on the Bobcat Sports Network from Learfield. This is Montana State Bobcat Women's Basketball, brought to you by Door Tech, raising the door on quality. Montana State University, Mountains and Mines. Rocky Mountain Credit Union, here to help you through all life's events, big and small. Visit rmcu.net to find out more. Town Pump Food Stores, proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild series. First Interstate Bank, built for you. And by Rate, the foundation of great homes throughout Montana. Live from the First Interstate Bank broadcast booth, here's the voice of Bobcat women's basketball, Daniel Salle.
Bobcat fans, welcome in. Daniel Salle here from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position, wishing you a very happy Saturday afternoon and a very happy Cat Griz here from the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse in Bozeman, Montana. It's that time of year once again, and we got a special edition of Cat Griz today. It's Gold Rush in basketball season here in Bozeman. The place is filling in. Fans wearing their gold. The Bobcats on the floor right now warming up in their gold threads. It should be a fun day here for some Big Sky hoops. Montana State heading into today's game boasts a record of 24-2 and 14-0 in Big Sky Conference play. Currently 10th in the mid-major poll and alone in first place of the Big Sky Conference. The magic number is 2 to clinch at least a share of that Big Sky Conference regular season championship, so we'll keep you posted on that as we go along. Bobcats are coming off a 74-60 win at Idaho State last Saturday, in which they outscored Idaho State 22-11 in the fourth quarter. Mara Dykstra had a career-high 29 points on 10 of 17 shooting. Bobcats had 17 steals as a team and forced 28 turnovers. As things sit today, the Bobcats right now are number 3 in the nation in steals per game, 3 in the nation in turnover margin, and number 8 in the nation in turnovers forced per game. Their number of 373 steals so far this season is the most in program history, and it's 3rd in the nation. They forced 622 total turnovers. Taylor Chirick has been a big piece of that. She's 7th all-time right now in Bobcat history for steals in a season with 83. She's 1 away from passing Kelly Angelos and Darian White, 5 away from catching Erica Perry and KJ Martin. She's 1-3 away from tying Tori Martell for 3rd all-time in career three-pointers made in this program. Let's go ahead and shift our focus now over to Montana and see why they're going to be in hot water today, brought to you by Mountain Hot Tub. Mountain Hot Tub is Montana's largest hot tub dealer since 1979. Your authorized hot spring spa dealer with locations in Bozeman, Butte, and Helena. The Lady Griz are 10-15 coming into today's game, 6-8 in conference play, and they're currently being coached by interim head coach Nate Harris. He's 5-5 since he took over back in January. Lady Griz come into today's game with 3 straight losses against NAU, and then they got swept last weekend against Idaho State and Weber State. It was a 73-69 loss to the Wildcats in Ogden. Currently 2nd in the Big Sky in three-pointers made and three-point percentage, so that'll be an area to watch coming into this game. And they're also 9th in rebounding margin, so we'll see if the Bobcats can capitalize on that and own the glass today. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Bobcats, Tricia Binford, from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. It's Cat Griz, and we'll have more pregame coverage next. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at Door Tech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. Door Tech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
Daniel Salle now back here on the Montana State pregame show, joined by the head coach of the Bobcats, Tricia Binford. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Great to be here, Daniel.
Well, Coach, first things first, a big road sweep last week at Weber and Idaho State. Starting with that game on Saturday at ISU, it ends up being a 14-point win, but pretty close through the majority of the game until you pulled away in the fourth quarter. Talk about that game and the performance by Mara Dykstra.
Well, first of all, Idaho State really adjusted from the first time we played them, did a great job attacking our pressure, and we got to be more disciplined in that today. We create a lot of opportunities there to keep it tight, but Mara really came to play. They really plugged the paint, and the pick and pop was what was open, and Mara obviously took advantage of it.
Through the grind of the season, this has kind of been our first week with no Monday game and no Thursday game, just the full week to prepare for Saturday. How has that adjustment been kind of changing pace a little bit?
Well, it's way too long. I'm glad it's finally game day. But what I will tell you is I love that we could split up the week. I love that we could go Monday, Tuesday, get a day off Wednesday for a quick prep Thursday, Friday. Feel like we're getting a little bit fresher. It's an opportunity late in the season to get an extra day off. So you want to take advantage of those. And I feel like our kids are really locked and ready.
Before we get into the specifics of today's game, I just want to talk about Cat Griz, the rivalry in general. Obviously, we've already had one meeting this year. It was a crazy finish. I mean, you've been here now for 20 years, always battling against the Griz. Could you just talk about the significance of this game?
Well, it's about owning the state. Coach Smallwood had that shirt on in practice today, and there's a lot of pride in being dominant and protecting your backyard. We take great pride in that. I know Montana does as well. It's one of the unique rivalries, one of the best, if not the best, in the Northwest and in the country, and we want to step up for our community today.
This year's Montana team, they've had some highs, they've had some lows, they've gone through a coaching change, and they're in a bit of a skid right now. They've lost their last three, but we saw it at Dahlberg just a few weeks ago. We know what they're capable of. Talk about some things that they do well.
Well, they're resilient, number one, and it's Cat Griz. So all the other things, factors, what happened last week, previous times, all those things roll out. What matters is our 40 minutes. And we learned some lessons the first time around. This team's really good if you get them any inch on a corner three. So we got to make sure that we disrupt. We're a little bit more disciplined with our defense this time around, and we make them earn some of those shots that are more contested. And they're really good in attacking and owning the paint. So we've got a lot of different scores and weapons for them. We're still trying to get better at our defensive rebounding. So there's some possession things on our end. This week has been a great week for us just to really focus on getting our champion habits back in place as we head a little bit closer to Big Sky Tournament.
Coach, that's all I got for you. Thanks for your time. Best of luck today.
Thanks, Daniel.
That was head coach Trisha Binford. We'll have more pregame next. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
It was a nice spring day, so I decided to do a little work around the house. I didn't think anything of it. I've dug 1,000 holes 1,000 times until I hit a shallow gas line. The repair cost me over $5,000, and in one fell swoop, the family vacation was kaput. I know I'm not the only one, but it still hurts. Next time I'm calling 811 before I dig.
Learn from Jerry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery. Craft distilling award-winning spirits since 2014. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here. First Interstate Bank Broadcast Edition bringing you pregame coverage for Cat Griz. It's Gold Rush here in the Brick. So let's go ahead and get into today's keys to the game, sponsored by Kendall Ford. Number one for the Bobcats, erase the corner three. A lot of very capable shooters on this team. As I mentioned earlier, this Lady Griz team is currently second in the Big Sky in made three-pointers and three-point percentage as a team. Number two for the Bobcats, depth and pressure. Matt Koenig, the point guard of the Lady Griz, is a key ingredient to their offense. Wear her out in the full court, cycle in those elite defenders on her for 40 minutes, and you should be successful. And the third one, foot on the gas. If there is a lead that the Bobcats have in the second half of this game, stay on it. 100 miles an hour the whole time. Don't let it slip. Be ready for the press. I know Coach Bin talked about that earlier this week as well, that they're going to be better prepared for it this time around. And hold on to that lead, extend it, and get out of here with a victory today. Montana State 8-2 in their last 10 Cat Griz games. They've won 10 straight at the Brick, and Montana leads the all-time series 81-38. But in the Binford era, Coach Ben is 21-21 against the University of Montana. So has a chance to get above 500 here today. This is the 120th meeting between these two teams, so it should be a fun one. The last meeting was indeed on January 25th. Montana State won that game 67-66, led by 12 points in the third quarter. Then the Griz took the lead twice late in the game, but first time they took the lead Dylan Phillip fumbled the ball, drove in from the corner, and then pulled up for a jumper to put the Bobcats up. Then they took the lead again, and Esme Morales ran right down the court, got a ball screen, got to the rim, and laid it in. The Bobcats obviously had the crazy finish as Esme split those 2 free throws at the end, and then Avery Waddington missed the close look over Ella Johnson at the buzzer off that sideline out-of-bound lob play. Well, I think we all have that image in our head very vividly, but the Bobcats got the big win, and now they have a chance to earn a regular season sweep today against these Montana Lady Griz, who have struggled a bit, but at their best, they have been a real threat this season. And hate to be cliche, but it's a rivalry game. Throw out all the records. This will be a battle in the brick here today. The crowd is packed. Everyone's in their gold, and it should be a fun one as the Bobcats host the Griz, looking to go for the regular season sweep. We're going to go ahead and take one more break here from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition, and when we come back, we will have our starting lineups and tip-off here. It's Cat Griz Part 2 this season. This is from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in-store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State Athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, mobile banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats!
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
The power of we believes in you. It advocates for you. It completes your circle. It makes sure you have the strongest circle possible. And with Intermountain Health in yours, you'll always have the care you need to live the healthiest life possible. That's the power of we. Intermountain Health.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here. First Interstate Bank broadcast position, fresh off of a electric guitar version of the national anthem today. Absolutely incredible. The place is packed, and before we meet today's starting lineups, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Montana State basketball.
AM 1450, KMMS, and K236CY Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
Now let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups first for the Lady Griz, announced by head coach Nate Harris. At point guard, wearing number 2, a 5'9" junior out of Milton, Ontario. That's Matt Koenig. At guard, a 6-foot grad transfer out of Spokane, Washington, wearing number 5, Tyler McClimate-Cull. At guard, a 5'11" senior out of Spokane, Washington, wearing number 23. That's MJ Bruno. At forward, a 6'3" freshman out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. 21 points in the last meeting between these two teams. That's Avery Waddington. And in the middle, the Helena product, a 6'2" senior wearing number 40. That's Danny Barge. Now the starting 5 for the Montana State Bobcats, announced by 20th year head coach Tricia Binford. At point guard, a 5'5" senior out of Spanaway, Washington, wearing number 12. That's Esme Morales. In the last meeting between these two teams, 17 points in the game-winning free throw. And the first free throw that she missed in those pairs at the end of that game was the last time she missed a free throw. She's made 27 in a row, setting the Bobcat record for consecutive free throws made. At guard, a 5'8" redshirt sophomore out of Ellensburg, Washington, wearing number 30. That's Dylan Phillip. Also had a big game last time the Cats and the Griz met. 5 of 6 from the field for 13 points in that ball game. At guard, a 6'2" senior out of Silver City, New Mexico, wearing number 11. That's KJ Martin. 1 3-pointer away from catching Tori Martell for 3rd all-time in a career. Out forward, a 6'2" sophomore out of Elk River, Minnesota, wearing number 5. That's Ella Johnson. And in the middle, a 6'2" junior out of Vancouver, British Columbia, fresh off a career-high 21 points last Saturday. That's Mara Dykstra. Dykstra, a second-team All-Big Sky selection last season as a sophomore and working her way towards another All-Conference selection this year as a junior. Should be a fun one today as both teams are still being introduced here at the Brick, but it gives you some time to fill you in on what's going to be happening around the Big Sky today on our first Interstate Bank Out of scoreboard. No scores to report yet, but at 2 o'clock, along with us, Weber State and Portland State will be tipping off. At 3 o'clock our time, Idaho State will tip off with Sacramento State down in Sacramento. Idaho will host Northern Colorado in Moscow, and Eastern Washington will be hosting Northern Arizona in Cheney. That game also at 3 o'clock. And don't forget that later here tonight, the Bobcat men will be hosting the Griz, and that should be another packed house here filled with Bobcat fans decked out in their gold threads. But for now, we got both teams making their way onto the court, fans on their feet with some music playing as we are ready for Cat Griz, the 120th version between these two teams, one of the best rivalries out west, and if I do say so myself, maybe in all of the country for this between these two teams. I got a little sidetracked there. Sonny Smallwood came over for a quick dap up, and frankly, we fumbled it, but now it's time for tip-off as Avery Waddington makes her way out to the center circle. Montana wearing maroon threads, white numbers, white trim, and Mara Dykstra wearing gold stepping into the center circle. The Bobcats gold-blooded today here in the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse as they look to complete the regular season sweep of the rival Grizzlies. It'll be Dykstra, Morales, Phillip, Martin, and Johnson taking the floor as the ref slowly works towards the center circle, and this should be a fun one today, folks. As I said, Bobcats in first place, 14-0 in Big Sky play, and the Lady Griz looking to snap a 3-game losing streak, throw out the records. It's a rivalry game, and the fans are on their feet as the official makes his way in. Now the ball is up in the air, and it's one into the backcourt by Montana. MJ Bruno corrals it far sideline, and will get it out to the point guard, Matt Koenig. Koenig crosses the timeline near side. Up top, it's Barch. Barch has Morales on her. Barch still looking for a high-low. Good front in the post by Mara Dykstra. She denies it. Now left side, McClimate call takes a contested 3 from the slot. No good. Rebound, Ella Johnson. She'll throw the outlet far side to Esme Morales. Morales, that gold number 12 jersey, works it up top to Ella Johnson. Now Morales again, left wing. Morales hesitates, now gets it out to Johnson. Johnson hands off right side to Phillip. Phillip goes into the high post, Dykstra. Dykstra hands back to Phillip. Phillip drives, step through move, scoop shot with the right hand. It's good. Dylan Phillip gets the Bobcats started early on here. It's 2-0 Cats with 9:17 to play in the first quarter. Bruno in the backcourt going against some pressure on the Bobcats. She gets to Waddington, who will take it up. Waddington stops at the elbow, now backs it up, looks to drive, crosses left on Johnson. Cut off by Phillip. She kicks it out. Extra pass, left corner 3. McClimate call no good. Rebound Dykstra. Dykstra turns, gets it to Morales, and Morales will push the other way. Far side Morales throws it up ahead to Martin. Martin right wing. Looking to go undefeated in the Brick against the Griz in her storied Bobcat career is KJ Martin today as Dykstra has it up top. Now swings it to Martin. Martin rejects the screen, drives left, pivots, kicks it out to Dykstra. Dykstra will attack on Koenig. Scoop shot right hand. She draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up for Mara Dykstra. So I'll go ahead and take this time to remind you to know what's below. Tap, click, or call 811 before you dig. Brought to you by Montana811.org. Mara Dykstra shooting 82.5% from the free throw line in Big Sky Conference play this season. Again, on her way towards a potential second Big Sky Conference recognition in her career as her first free throw is up and good. Bobcats lead 3-0 here in the Brick. 8:41 to play now in the first quarter. Dykstra at the line for one more. Rocking the gold threads. Here's the free throw. It's good. So Dykstra hits them both, and it's Bobcats 4, Grizzlies 0 early on here at the Brick. 8:41 to play in the first quarter. Koenig has it with Dylan Phillip on her in the backcourt. Phillip has been a unit on the defensive end of the floor this season as Koenig drives to her left, kicks it out to Bruno. Her 3 over the outstretched arms of Ella Johnson is no good. Great box out by KJ Martin, but Waddington sneaks in to get the rebound. Her putback is no good, and Bruno ends up with it. Bruno to McClimate call in the corner. She'll dribble up right, crosses over. She's guarded by KJ. Into Danny Barch. She's got it left side low block. Barch tries to kick it out and throws it out of bounds. It's deflected off of Mara Dykstra. And I don't know if Dykstra got hit in the face. Not really sure what happened there to Mara, but she's up and moving. Just looks like she just got hit in the face. Inbounding from the far side. Bruno into McClimate call. They throw it into the low post, and Danny Barch is fouled by Ella Johnson. 8:11 to play in the first quarter. That's the first foul of the ball game on the Bobcats. Ella Johnson will pick up her first on that one as Addie Harris checks into the game, and Johnson will get a rest. And I think Mara got hit in the eye. She's kind of fanning air onto her left eye, so we'll keep an eye on that as McClimate call catches off the baseline entry, drives to the left elbow, pulls up for a mid-range J. It's no good. Rebound Martin. She'll throw the outlet over to Morales. Morales, far side. Stops at the wing. Goes into the post. Addie Harris has it. Now dribbles out and gets to Martin. Martin gets a screen from Harris. Dumps it down to Harris on the roll. Scoop shot off the window. It's good. The find from KJ Martin. The finish from Addison Harris. And the Bobcats lead 6-0. Matt Koenig crosses the timeline. She'll cross back to her left, drive, kick it out. Corner three contested from Danny Barch. It's good. Danny Barch in her last Cat Griz, the Helena native, knocks down a three to get her team on the board with 7.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 6-3 Bobcats. Morales works it up ahead to Phillip. Phillip off the bounce, dumps it in. Harris is wide open, doesn't even realize it, turns into a layup, and that's good for two. 8-3 Bobcats, 7:21 to play in the first quarter. Near side, Bruno gets by Addie Harris. Martin's going to step in, shot up with the left hand. Bruno gets a pretty clean look at the rim that time, and it's 8-5 Cats. So the Bobcats' pressure wearing off a little bit. Now the Griz are throwing on a little bit of a pressure look. Morales looking to break it. They're going to try and trap her, so she lobs it ahead to Dykstra. Dykstra skips it to the left wing. Martin to Morales. Rhythm three, left side. Oh, no good. Rebound pulled in by Martin, though. Martin's going to take a dribble. Looking for Harris. It's stolen away by Danny Barch. Barch throws it into the corner. Matt Koenig with it. Looking to get by Martin near side. Koenig picks up her dribble. Pass deflected by Martin, but Barch gets it, throws it back to Mac. Mac shot blocked by Addie Harris. And a very questionable whistle called on the freshman out of Camas, Washington. But Matt Koenig will head to the line for two shots as the dynamic duo of Kaylee Chirick and Natalie Picton enter the game. Really a two-person wrecking crew on the defensive end of the floor. Those two combined for 10 steals last Saturday at Idaho State. So Koenig will step up to the line. And I'll remind you that to join Champs New Kids Club presented by Billings Clinic Bozeman, your $40 membership fee gets you game tickets, Bobcat gear, and more. Sign up today at msubobcats.com/champskidsklubb. First free throw from Koenig is good. Koenig shoots the most free throws on this team. Don't want to bail her out at the rim like the Bobcats just did there as Koenig hits her second. It's 8-7 Cats, 6:41 to go in the first. Another pressure look in the full court by Montana. Dykstra gets it from Morales and breaks the pressure to Picton. Skip past left side, Chirick to Morales. Morales shot fake, pull-up jumper, left elbow, yes. Esme Morales gives the Bobcats a 10-7 lead with 6:25 to play in the first quarter. The senior out of Spanaway, Washington, getting on the board in her second Cat Griz game as the Bobcats force a steal in the full court press. Ball is booted out of bounds by the Lady Griz, and hopefully that's the first of many steals today for these Montana State Bobcats. It's been their calling card all season long, third in the nation with that mark. Up top, Esme Morales has it, 6:20 to play in the first quarter, 10-7 Bobcats. Screen from Lexi Deeden for Morales. Now she kicks it to the corner. Picton drives middle, fakes it to the right, little rondo fake. She turns into a hook shot. It's good. Natalie Picton showing off some post moves from the point guard position, and the Bobcats lead by 5, 12-7. Koenig trapped by Chirick and Picton in the backcourt. Now Waddington has it. Waddington working on Picton, gets to the corner. Schubert has it. Schubert has missed the last 6 games, so good to see her back. Barch to the corner. Bruno working on Harris. Kicks it out. Schubert, rhythm three from the top. It's no good off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Chirick. Chirick will push it up the far side of the floor with Bruno guarding her. Deeden comes in to set her a ball screen. Chirick stops. Goes into the post. Deeden will go to work on Barch. Gets around her. Reverse lay-in off the window. Oh, it's no good. Rebound. Harris back up with it off the glass and one. Addison Harris, the freshman from Camas, Washington, already has 6 points today. Looking to make it 7 at the free throw line. 5:31 to play in the first. It's 14-7 Bobcats. Harris from the free throw line in Big Sky play this season, shooting just over 70%. Dylan Phillip will check in, and Esme Morales will get a break. So the Bobcats getting an immediate lift from Natalie Picton and Kaylee Chirick on the defensive end and turning it into instant offense. Here's Harris at the line. First free throw is up. It's good, and she completes the three-point play, 15-7. The Bobcats lead 5:31 to play in the first quarter. Harris will get a break. Ella Johnson back in, so it's Johnson and Dean in the front court, and the three guards of Chiric, Phillip, and Picton. Good luck going against those three. Working up the floor, it's Koenig. She gets across half court with Phillip on her. Phillip shading her left as Koenig drives on the elbow, kicks it out, corner three. Danny Barch left side rim, no good. Rebound, fought for and pulled down by Barch. It was her and Phillip running for it. They'll get it back out to Koenig. Koenig out top, gets it to Barch, another corner three, this time from the right side. It's short, no good. Rebound, Chiric. Chiric will wheel out to the left side, and she'll sprint straight down the floor. She's going to attack. Ball's knocked out by MJ Bruno. Bobcats will keep it out of bounds. Baseline entry coming for Montana State as they lead 15-7. 5:02 to play in the first quarter. Picton the inbounder. Dykstra gets it in the corner, hands it to Picton. Picton shot fakes, now dribbles out left and works it out top to Chiric. Chiric into the post. Dykstra has it, left elbow. They're going to swarm her. Bruno runs over and steals the ball away, gets it over to Koenig, and the Griz will get it going left to right. Near side, Koenig crosses over around Picton, drives, loses it, it's knocked loose. Chiric steals it, spins out of traffic, and now Picton has it. Picton up ahead to Dykstra. Dykstra off the glass, it's good. Another transition bucket for the Bobcats, and they lead by 10. Double-digit lead early on in the brick with 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 17-7. In the corner, Schubert gets a look from three over Phillip. No good. Rebound, Ella Johnson. She'll rip the ball out of traffic and get it out to Picton on the outlet. Picton, far side, crosses left. Now we'll slow it down out top. High post. Johnson gets it back to Picton. Now Picton hands it to Chiric. Chiric looking to attack. Now she'll dump it off to Dykstra. Chiric gets it back. She'll post up, spin to the left, put it up in traffic. No good. Rebound pulled in by Danny Barch. Barch gets it up to Waddington. Waddington out top. Picks up her dribble. Chiric was all over her, but she was able to get it out to Abby Schubert. Schubert out top. Swings it to Koenig left wing. Koenig off the bounce, attacks right, kicks it out. Near side corner three from Danny Barch is up off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ella Johnson. And last year, Danny Barch was about a 40% three-point shooter in Big Sky play. This year, just about 23% coming into today's game. So we'll see if she can heat up today in the brick. As Dylan Phillip rips baseline, other side, step through move, playing off two floaters, no good. Rebound, and we got a tie-up. It's Schubert and Ella Johnson. Bobcats should have the arrow on that one, and we got our first media timeout. 3:32 to play in the first quarter. Montana State 17, Montana 7 here in the brick. We'll go ahead and take a break from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery, craft distilling award-winning spirits since 2014. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Their family of restaurant owners and local crews are proud to continue to serve you the hot, hearty, life-saving subs you crave every day. In fact, it's never been easier to grab their subs to go with Rapid Rescue to Go. Save time when you order online at firehousesubs.com or on their app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them, To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 3:32 to go here in the first quarter. Cat Griz Part 2. Montana State leading 17-7 in the midst of a 9-0 run. We just had a jump ball before the break, leading us into our media timeout. The Bobcats had the arrow, so Dylan Phillip will be the inbounder on the baseline here as we resume action. Phillip looking for an open player. She's going to throw it out to Morales, right side corner. Morales has the ball knocked loose by McClimate Call. Bobcats will keep it as the ball hit right off our friend Waded Cruzado over there on the court side seats. Nice little recognition for her before the game here today. The women's team presented her with a jersey in honor of her upcoming retirement, and that's a true Bobcat legend right there, if I do say so myself. Morales gets a screen from Johnson, drives underneath the basket, and kicks out to Martin. 8 on the shot clock. Up top, Johnson lets it fly from 3. It's off the rim, and it's good! The kick off the back iron and a friendly roll down through the bottom of the net puts the Bobcats up 20-7. That's your first Bobcat 3 of the game, sponsored by Wendy's. Near side, Avery Waddington has it. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 20-7 Bobcats. Macy Donarski has the ball, redshirt freshman, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Missed her freshman year with an injury, but now she's back. As Avery Waddington slips, it's on the floor. Esme Morales has the steal. Morales pushing up the floor. She fakes the pass to Martin, goes up with the right off the glass. My goodness, Esme Morales does it again. The fake pass into the Euro to the right side, and she finishes with her right hand. 22-7, the Bobcats lead. 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. We got a trap on the near side. Another steal. It's Morales again. Morales throws it long ahead to Martin. Martin posts up, goes up with it, and draws the foul. The Bobcats are stealing that ball right away, and they are getting down the floor in transition. It is a sight to see here in a packed house at Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. The fans wearing their gold today. The players wearing their gold today. This is great. KJ Martin up at the free throw line. In Big Sky Conference play, KJ Martin shooting 94.4% from the charity stripe, and of course she misses her first right as I say that. Before her second, hey Bobcat fans, your support through the Bobcat Collective powers NIL opportunities for our Bobcat student athletes, helping them thrive on and off the court. Join today and make a real impact. Martin misses her second. Phillip gets the rebound. Now Morales has an open 3. Right wing, it's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Avery Waddington underneath the basket. She'll push far side. Waddington cut off by Phillip. Looking to drive, slips, ball's knocked loose. Ella Johnson dives for it. The Bobcats have another steal. No, it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Esme Morales. So, it'll be kept by the Grizzlies. The Bobcats leading 22-7, a 14-0 run over the last 4.5 minutes of play. Tyler McClimate called to inbound from the far sideline. 2:07 to play in the first quarter. In the corner with it is Adria Lincoln, sophomore out of Monroe, Washington. Up top, Tyler McClimate Call crosses over, pull-up jumper, free throw line. It's good. McClimate Call gets her first bucket of the ball game. Minute 56 to play in the first quarter. The Grizzlies stop the bleeding, and the Bobcats lead at 22-9. We got a timeout called by head coach Nate Harris. 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and keep it here and remind you that real milk is a nutrient-rich product. It contains 13 essential nutrients from vitamin A to zinc, all of which are important for a healthy immune system and overall wellness. That's 13 nutrients with seemingly endless benefits. Reach for milk and make every sip count. That message from the dairy farmers of Montana. So we'll see what Coach Harris does here. We saw him take a timeout in the second half of the last meeting between these two teams off of a made bucket, and that's when he put on some serious heat in the full court press, and it looks like the Lady Griz are taking the floor and ready to do just that once again. So we'll see what Coach Binford's got up her sleeve to handle it differently this time. Minute 56 to play in the first. Dykstra inbounds. Phillip has it, and she's going to cut right down the middle of the floor, get it to Martin. Left wing 3. KJ Martin off the rim, no good. Rebound, Danny Barge. Mara Dykstra goes down chasing for the ball, but she's up and moving now. Little slow, walking gingerly, but Barch has an open 3 left side on the way. It's no good. Martin can't pull down the rebound. Barch has it and gets it out to McClimate Call. Now she takes a 3 top side, and it's good. So a 5-0 run to counter a 14-0 run that the Bobcats were on. Now the Griz got it back to 10. 22-12. Coach Binford's trying to call a timeout. And Mara Dykstra limping off, so we'll see if she's okay. I don't know if she got a dead leg or if it's her ankle. Looks like she's holding her ankle. So another 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Minute 27 to go in the first. It's 22-12 Bobcats. Griz taking the timeout, putting the pressure on, and now the Bobcats take a timeout of their own to get everything corrected and get a sub in for Mara Dykstra. We hope she's all right. This injury timeout is brought to you by Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute. Don't let joint or back pain steal your best years. Our revolutionary approach to orthopedic surgery ensures safer care and quicker recovery. Get back to what you love. Visit bozemanhealth.org/SJI. So the Bobcats will take it out on the timeout now. Deeden throws it up ahead to Morales. Bruno flies by Morales. Now Morales will slow things down and set up the offense. Deeden sets a screen, now slips out of it. Dinarski can't stay in front of Morales, so she gets by her and gets to Martin at the elbow. Elbow jumper on the way from Martin. It's up and good. 24-12, the Cats lead. A nice bucket to counter a small run by the Griz, and the Bobcats are up by 12 with 1:07 to play in the first. Far side, Bruno looking to drive on Morales, picks up her dribble, now finds a cutter. It's Zingaro. She runs straight over Dylan Phillip. No call, but it's missed and rebounded by Lexi Deeden. Dylan Phillip, left side, extra pass, corner three. KJ Martin off the side of the glass, no good. Rebound, Phillip dumps it into Deeden. Deeden's layup up with the left hand is good, and the Bobcats lead by 14, 26-12. A headsy play off the offensive rebound there by Dylan Phillip. That's a Bobcat assist sponsored by Aware Mental Health Services today and all season long. Out top, it's Dinarski. Dinarski looking to drive. She kicks it out. Barge, shot fakes, shuffles those feet. Nothing called. Barge throws it up ahead. Dinarski gets by Phillip, kicks out Barge. Another three, right corner open. Look off the rim is no good. Rebound, and Zingaro swipes it out of the hands of Morales. Shot clock turned off. McClimate Call has it left wing. Gets it to Zingaro. Zingaro up top, and it's stolen away by KJ Martin. Intercepted, she'll take it the other way. Martin has the ball knocked loose by Bruno. Now the Griz get a steal of their own. 5 seconds to play in the quarter. McClimate Call gets it underneath the basket, wide open, and she gets an easy two. Morales will, nope, she's not going to throw up a prayer at the buzzer, and that'll do it with 1 quarter in the books. The Bobcats with their foot on the gas for the opening 10 minutes and a 26-14 lead with 1 quarter in the books. We'll go ahead and take a timeout from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
For all of your tree and lawn care needs, turn to Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care, a proud sponsor of MSU Athletics. Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care provides outstanding service for your landscape for pruning, removals, stump grinding, tree moving, plant health care, and all of your landscaping maintenance needs. Check out Arbor Medic Tree and Lawn Care. Wade duly certified arborist.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Down Pump, who pump it up,
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local town pub.
Right down the road, pump it up, yeah.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast edition with 1 quarter in the books here at the Brick. The Bobcats lead the Lady Griz 26-14 in the 120th meeting between these two in-state rivals. The Lady Griz will have the ball going left to right across your radio dial to start things off in the second quarter. 5 on the floor for the Lady Griz are Koenig, Bruno, Schubert, Barch, and Waddington. For the Cats, it'll be Picton, Deedon, Morales, Chiric, and Harris. And we'll keep you posted as soon as we know more on Mara Dykstra, but it looked like she was favoring her ankle when she came out just a couple minutes ago, so we hope she's all right. But now we'll resume play here in the second quarter as Koenig has it in the backcourt, Picton guarding her. Koenig crosses right, looking to get downhill. Picton stays on her, ball's loose, but Koenig gets it back. Koenig driving left side lane line, puts it up over Deedon. It's blocked by Deedon. Rebound pulled down by Esme Morales. A lot of contact on the body there as Chiric drives, kicks it out. Trail 3. Natalie Picton, right wing, you betcha. Natalie Picton from downtown, and the Cats lead 29-14. Bruno working up the floor. Deedon closes out on the corner. Barch left side 3, no good. Rebound Morales. The Bobcats shot 61% from the field in the first quarter to just 27.8% from Montana. Down low, Lexi Deedon turns, fadeaway jumper is up and good. Lexi Deedon playing with her head up so far. She's got 4 points, 2 for 3 from the field for the senior out of Missoula. 31-14, Cats lead. 9:07 to play in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose by Addie Harris. Deedon comes up with the steal and throws it to Harris. Harris loses it, and now we have a foul called. A lot of hustle on that floor, and they're going to get Abby Schubert. I guess she hit someone in the head. I was a bit obstructed. There was officials standing there. There was Coach Ben standing there. You know, I'm trying to have some good reflexes and see these things, but it doesn't always happen. Bobcats looking to break the pressure now with 9 minutes to play in the first half. Morales, far side. Bobcats lead 31-14. Harris throws it ahead to Morales. Morales with a nice steal on Schubert. Now throws it down low to Deedon. Deedon fouled by Danny Barch. So Lexi Deedon drawing quite a bit of attention from the Lady Griz defense right now. Like I said, playing with her head up. And nice to see her just step into one of those turnaround jumpers and let it fall. Morales will inbound from the baseline now for the Bobcats. Shot clock resets to 20 on the foul. Harris, right side in the corner, hands it off to Morales. Now Morales will back it out. Bruno guarding her. Here's a ball screen from Harris going to Morales' right hand. Now she'll back it out. Step back 3, right wing on the way. Ring it up. Esme Morales from downtown, and the Cats lead by 20. Their largest lead of the ball game. 8.5 minutes to play in the half. Bruno has it in the backcourt. Harris is there for a trap and a blocking foul called. Ella Johnson will have to check in and get Addie Harris a rest. She's got 2 fouls now. 2 fouls for Addie Harris and 7 points here. McClimate call in the game. MJ Bruno will get a rest. So that's probably the last of Addison Harris that we've seen in the first half. As the Lady Griz will look to break the pressure. McClimate call has it, throws it back for Koenig. Koenig will work it up the floor with Chiric guarding her. Koenig crosses over to her right, kicks it out. It's stolen away by Ella Johnson. Johnson will push it up the floor, now slow it down, pick up her dribble, and get it over to Morales. Morales left side, one-on-one with Koenig. Jabs with the right foot, gets a screen going right, crosses over left, step back 3. On the way, it's no good off the rim. And rebound is pulled down by Danny Barch. And Esme Morales, a little bit of a sell job on that, but they were in her landing space, and that has been called quite a bit this year as Esme Morales steps in, and they call her for a block. And whether you want to argue about Esme's position, that's fine, but what we can argue is the forearm she caught to the chest. Coach Ben making her point known. Matt Koenig will inbound from the baseline. Koenig looking to get it in. No 5-second call. She'll get it over to McClimate. Call 3 from the top. It's up and good. Well, that's a big swing. Foul gets called one way, and a quick 3 by the Lady Griz. 34-17, the Cats lead. Taylor Jansen gets it across to Esme Morales, and she'll set up shop for the offense. Jansen had a nice game in the last meeting between these two teams with about 6 points as Chiric looks to drive. now has the ball knocked loose. McClimate gets it on the ground and throws a bounce pass up ahead to Schubert. Schubert 2-on-1 with Barcher on Ella Johnson. Barcher's shot is up, and good foul called on Ella Johnson as well. It's an and one. Mara Dykstra heading to the score table, so that's good news here in Bozeman. Her and Dylan Phillip will prepare to check into the game, and just a really, really unfortunate swing here for these Bobcats as the lead was just at 20, now right back to 10, right back to 15, could be made or brought to 14 here with a free throw here. Esme Morales asking some clarifying questions with the officials right here in front of the score table, and here's a free throw from Danny Barch. Back iron, no good, but she jumps in the air for her own rebound and finds Koenig. Koenig travels. Tried to kind of hesitate to her right side and put it downhill going left, and pretty obvious that time. But obvious doesn't always get you the call, so we'll take it. Inbounding from the near sideline is Dykstra. Picton will work it up the floor. Picton, trap, throws it around to Phillip, and Phillip is fouled. McClimate reached around, grabbed the arm of Phillip, and the Lady Griz have been physical today. 3 fouls now on the Griz here in this second quarter. Only 7:18 to play until halftime. It's 34-19 Griz, and now we got a whistle. We have blood.
Hey, blood.
We got blood. The athletic trainer, Hannah Blair, will work her way out to the floor and get a bandage on the leg of Taylor Chirick. And as they look at Taylor Chirick here and get that all pieced up, let's go ahead and remind you that serving all your garage door needs, DoorTech is raising the door on quality. And at First Interstate Bank, it's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you, member FDIC. 7:16 to play in the second quarter. The Bobcats lead 34-19. Mara Dykstra back in the game after banging up her ankle a little bit, gets it into Picton, and Picton will set up shop. Here's a screen going left from Taylor Jansen, now up top. Dykstra open, look from 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound, weak side by Dylan Phillips. She'll spin into traffic and kick it out to the corner. Picton shot fakes. Now she's going to pick up her dribble and get it into Dykstra. Give and go back to Picton is deflected, but Picton comes up with it. Now Phillip drives right side, gets around a defender and kicks it out to Chirick. 6 on the shot clock. Chirick spins left to the rim. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Jansen, and she's fouled on her way back up. And as I've been doing my game prep for these games, looking at the conference stats, I've been wondering, when will Taylor Jansen shoot her first free throw? The answer, right now. As Jansen steps up to the line, looking to extend this 15-point lead. First one is up and good off a friendly roll before her second. Interwest Moving and Storage is the official moving company of the MSU Bobcats. Here's Jansen again for one more. It's up and it's good. 34-19. Bobcats in the lead. I think they just took a point off the board because it was 34-19 before the free throws, if I'm not mistaken. Should be 36-19. It is 36-19. Thank you to my friend Keaton for pointing to his live stats. Nice to have a set of helping hands here to my left today, as the Bobcats force another steal, getting the Griz to throw the ball out of bounds. 6:41 to play in the second quarter. They still have not corrected the scoreboard yet. With 6:41 to play in the second quarter, it should be 36-19 in the arena. They got it wrong. Now they got it right. All right. Now we can go back to talking about the game. Near side, Jansen open. Nope, she's not going to take it. She shot fakes, drives left, dumps it into Deaton. Deaton dribble to her right, puts it up off the window. It's good for 2. Lexi Deaton having herself quite the ball game so far. 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field. The senior out of Missoula, Montana, showing out as Picton pokes the ball out of Donarski's hands, hits off the hand of Donarski, and they're going to say it's Griz ball. And I don't think the guy had the angle of it. Maybe I didn't have the angle of it. We'll play on. McClimate inbounding from the near side. Up top, Donarski. Cut off by Picton. Now gets to Waddington, left wing. She's going to shot fake and drive. Put up, blocked by Lexi Deaton. Deaton gets it out to Phillip, and Phillip will push it the other way. Deaton standing her ground down low as Phillip drives right, dumps it in. Crafty pass to Jansen, and Jansen puts it in for 2. 40-19, the Cats lead by 21. 6:01 to go in the second quarter. Timeout, Montana. We'll go ahead and take a break and have more second quarter action when we come back from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built, Bryant's Heating and Cooling Systems, Bryant, whatever it takes, Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning, Carrier, turn to the experts, Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time, Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces, and NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank Broadcast Edition. 6:01 to play in the second quarter, and it'll be Lady Griz basketball on the baseline. 40-19, all Bobcats here so far in the break. Bobcats on a little bit of a 6-0 run over the last 47 seconds, and as a team right now, the Bobcats have 8 steals and have forced 10 turnovers. So we're only 14 minutes into action here, and, well, I can't say I'm surprised at this point. That's kind of what they do. There's a reason they're top 3 in the country in steals and turnovers forced, turnover margins, good stuff. We got some sort of stoppage here. I don't know if there was a little bit of an extension on the media timeout. We got a TV broadcast here today, so that usually changes the dynamic a little bit. But nevertheless, we're back in play as Drea Wacker will take it down the floor. Near side, Wacker has it. A Montana product out of Melstone. Left side, Danny Barch, guarded by Deedon, looking to drive, kicks it out to Waddington. Waddington bouncing right, cut off by Chiric. 2 of the best freshmen in this league as Waddington finds Barch, reverse layup, no good. Barch spins to her right, and she almost has it taken away by Deedon, but gets it out somehow. Adria Lincoln drives right side, dumps it into Barch. Barch's floater, no good. Rebound pulled down by Chiric. Chiric, far side, will dribble it up the floor. Chiric stops. Crosses over left, throws it into Deedon. Deedon goes to work, spin move left, hook shot up, blocked by Waddington, and Chiric fights for that ball. We got another tie-up, possession arrow. We'll keep it with the Bobcats. And that's what Taylor Chiric does. You know, there's no way to just completely calculate it with how tie-ups work, but on a little bit of confusion between the Bobcats on the floor for whose ball it is, but it is ours. But anyways, Taylor Chiric, she creates extra possessions like nobody I've ever seen on a basketball court. So having fun watching her play basketball and telling all of you about it. As Chiric dribbles right and swings over to Picton. Picton gets a screen from Chiric, then another from Dean. She's going to stop and pop for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Danny Barch, and a foul called. That's a freshman mistake right there by Taylor Chiric. Diving in late, trying to get to that ball, and you know what? She's allowed to do those things because more often than not, it turns out good. So she'll come to the bench. think we'll all be all right here. 40-19. The Cats lead with 5:09 to play in the second quarter. Avery Waddington looking to break the pressure of the Bobcats. She's guarded by Martin. She crosses half court, gets by Martin, puts it up. Layup is up and good. Jansen will inbound. Morales taking up the floor. It's 40-21 Bobcats. Right wing, Phillips shot fakes, drives baseline side, kicks it out. Trail three, right wing from Jansen. You betcha. Taylor Jansen from deep, and the Cats lead by 22. Their largest in the ballgame, 43-21 with 4:42 to go in the second quarter. And that's another Bobcat three, sponsored by Wendy's. Left side, Drea Wacker. Little hezzy move going to her right, gets around Phillip, puts up a runner, no good. Rebound, Taylor Jansen. She'll dribble it out and work it over to Morales. Morales gets the play call from Coach Ben, now swings it to Phillip, now down low. Deedon goes to work, one dribble, step through move to the right, off the glass, it's no good. Rebound, Danny Barge. Clean look from Lexi Deedon. She's getting a lot of those today, but couldn't finish that one. Out top, Donarski to Waddington, left wing. Waddington looking to get around Jansen. Keeps driving, kicks it out. Barge up top, Wacker three, top side, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Morales, and she'll take it in stride. Morales, long pass ahead to Phillip. Phillip driving, gets it back to Morales. Thinks about the three. Handoff, left wing. Deedon gets it up top, back to Morales. She shot fakes from the corner. Now she's going to drive around Drea Wacker, get into the post, kick it out to Deedon. Deedon, extra pass right wing. Martin attacks the closeout going left, puts it up in the lane. It's blocked, and they're going to say it hit off the leg of Martin and will go to the Lady Griz. Adria Lincoln was the help side defender that time, stepping in and getting a hand on that one. So the Bobcats had it rolling offensively. Now things have come to a bit of a standstill, but 43-21 is the lead right now for these Bobcats. Currently 14-0 in first place in the Big Sky Conference, looking to make it 15-0 against their rival Grizzlies here today in Bozeman. 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Waddington driving, puts it up. It's blocked by Ella Johnson. Rebound pulled down by Jansen. Now Morales will work it up the floor, far side. Tyler McClimate call guarding her. Here's a screen from Jansen. Morales gets around it off a crossover to her left. She'll back it out to the left wing. Fake the handoff to Martin. They try and double her. McClimate call now is on her. She picks up her dribble. Pass deflected by Pirog, looking for Jansen. Morales gets it back. Morales gets a screen from Jansen. Crossover. She weaves through traffic, kicks it out. Dylan Phillip gets it inside. KJ will go to work on a post-up. She tries to put it up around Pirog. A lot of contact down there, but ends up being a shot clock violation. Sherrick checking into the game. And if you're Dylan Phillip, shot clock's running down. You get that catch at the right wing, you got to let that thing fly. And I'm sure that'll be the message next time she checks out, especially the way she shot the ball against these guys back in January. She was 3 for 3 from 3 in that game. Waddington in the backcourt with just under 3 minutes to play in the half. Bobcats lead by 22. Waddington right side, guarded by Sherrick. Really a brilliant defensive performance by the Bobcats so far today as Waddington tries to reverse it over to Schubert, and a little miscommunication there. Schubert was not there for the pass, and it's thrown straight out of bounds to our friend sitting courtside. Inbounding will be Jansen. Phillip, right side. Enters it to the high post. Jansen gets a back screen from Morales and hands back to Phillip. Phillip gets it back out to Morales. Rhythm three, right side. It's good. Esme Morales knocks down a three, and the Cats lead by 25, 46-21. Morales slowly getting going, letting the game come to her today. She's got 7 points, now 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting. McClimate called down the floor, cut off by Sherrick, now spins back right, picks up her dribble. Steps again to her right hand, goes up with a little scoop shot, and it's good for 2. Tough finish by Tyler McClimate call. And Griz get a bucket there. Jansen gets it back to Morales. Morales will set up shop. Right side, Sherrick. Dribbling, gets a screen, now rejects it, going to her right, and kicks it back out to Jansen on the pop. Jansen dribbles, goes to Morales. Here's a screen from Jansen. Morales backs it up, swings to Sherrick. Sherrick lets it fly from the right wing. It's good. And there's something about Taylor Sherrick. The more fans there are in the building, the higher her three-point percentage is. She lives for the big moment, and there's another example right there. 49-23, the Cats lead. Minute 38 to go in the second quarter. Left side, Koenig picks it up at the elbow. Ella Johnson's there to help off, and they call a foul. Man. Tough deal. I'll let the crowd speak for me as Lexi Deedon checks in for Ella Johnson. And Ella did come in hot there, but seemed like she got two hands on that ball. And Tegan Erickson also checking into the game with Lexi Deeden, the freshman out of Saco, Montana. Coach Ben going a little deeper into her bench right now with Mara Dykstra being limited. As Koenig steps up to the free throw line. A minute and a half to play in the second quarter. Her first free throw's up, and it's no good. And now this is where the crowd really gets loud. 49-23 Bobcats. Minute 33 to go in the second quarter. Matt Koenig at the line. Couple of bounces, spin in the hands from Koenig. Second free throw's up. It's good. She splits the pair. 49-24 the score. Erickson inbounds to Phillip. Phillip breaking the pressure. Gets across the timeline and will drive straight downhill. She picks up her dribble, and she's trapped there by Bruno, and her pass is deflected by Bruno, and now Dylan Phillip is in some pain. Fouls on Schierick, and Phillip's down. Schierick out of the game as the athletics trainer Hannah Blair will run out to give Dylan Phillips some attention, and we just hope she's okay as Picton's going to head to the scores table and wait for Phillip to check back in. It's another injury timeout brought to you by Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute. Don't let joint or back pain steal your best years. Our revolutionary approach to orthopedic surgery ensures safer care and quicker recovery. Get back to what you love. Visit bozemanhealth.org/SJI. So we just hope that Dylan Phillip is okay right now as she's getting some medical attention. She's talking with Coach Ben and the athletic trainers here. And Maddie Garrett's the GA and Derek Jones, the strength coach, are going to work their way out there. And I think they're calling on Derek, a big body, to help her get off. She's got her right leg straightened out, her left leg bent. Sits on the floor, and again, you have a player like Dylan Phillip who is coming off the court, tears in her eyes right now, and she worked so hard to get back from an injury last season, and now getting helped off here with another one, and we just all we can do now is hope that she's all right as her teammates console her. She works her way back to the sideline. A couple of deep breaths for Dylan. And the Bobcats, or excuse me, the Griz are in the bonus, so they will shoot 2 free throws here, and we'll keep you posted if we hear anything about Dylan. But just really, really tough to see her go down here. So we'll cross our fingers for her. Here's Schubert at the line. First free throw up. It's good. Score now 49-25. Minute 24 to play in the half. A reminder that at First Interstate Bank, it's about supporting our communities and cheering on our teams. Thank you for letting us be your trusted community bank for more than 50 years. First Interstate Bank, built for you, member FDIC. Erickson inbounds in the corner. Morales has it, and she's fouled. And that's bonus on the other side now as Morales will walk herself to the line for 2 free throws. I'm going to say on the arm. That's 3 fouls on Tyler McClimate call, which not good news for the Lady Griz. She is leading the way for them right now with 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting. Grad student out of Spokane, Washington. Pick up in the transfer portal. She was actually committed to Idaho, and then Idaho had their coaching change, so she flipped to Montana as Morales makes her first free throw. Morales will step up for one more. Spin in the hands for Esme. Free throws up, and it's good. So Morales hits the pair, and the Bobcats break 50 here in the first half. 51-26 to score. Minute 20 to go in the second quarter. MJ Bruno has it near side. Bruno picks up her dribble, swings it over to Waddington. Waddington drives left, open lane to the hoop. Nobody there to help off, and it's good for 2. Natalie Picton will go inbound the ball. Gets it into Morales. Morales trapped in the backcourt, but no fear from her. She throws it up ahead, gets it to Deeden. Deeden gets it across to Picton, and they're going to call over and back. And that's correct. That is the correct call. You got to be over the line before you catch that ball. You can't be flying through the air like Picton was there. And a lot of people booing, but there's also a lot of people who don't know that rule. So happy to be the role of the educator for that one. Unfortunate for the Bobcats, but they will have to lock back in and guard on defense now as Barge throws into the low post. Waddington goes up over Erickson. It's good for 2. Avery Waddington with another bucket. She's now got 6 points. The freshman from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Erickson inbounds to Morales. Morales working up the floor, gets it to Picton. Bobcats got 3 seconds across the timeline. They do. Left wing, Martin, shot fakes. Now works it back out to Esme. About a 10-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 13 now for Morales here in the second quarter. 21-point Bobcat lead. Screen from Erickson. Morales crosses over, now backs it out to the wing. She's going to go to work again. Step back three on the way. It's good. Esme Morales making her defender whiff that time. Puts it up and knocks it down. 54-30, the Cats lead. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Martin. She's got 2 seconds. Pull up three in transition at the horn. Bank is open for KJ Martin. She beats the buzzer and the Cats lead 57-30. Are you kidding me? KJ Martin sprinting the floor off the steal, wasting no time getting that one up. Steps right into it and banks it home. 57-30, your score at the half. The Bobcats dominating the Griz here at the Brick. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the Bobcat halftime show here from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
With friendly customer service and an outstanding location near Montana State University and the base of the Bridger Mountain Range, Country Inn & Suites by Radisson is the perfect place to begin your Bozeman adventure. Country Inn & Suites offers a hot and delicious Be Our Guest breakfast buffet each morning. Free Wi-Fi is available throughout the property, and we have a business center and meeting rooms. Our indoor pool and hot tub is a great way to relax after a day of fun, and the on-site fitness center will keep your workout goals on track. We have spacious king and double queen suites with a full-size sleeper sofa available, and every room in Country Inn & Suites is smoke-free. Reserve your room today.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land-grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
Here's to home. Here's to Northwest Crossing, where kids can be kids, and adults can also be kids, and new neighbors feel like old friends. Welcome to Bozeman, Montana's newest master planned community. Life here comes with nearby, top-rated Bozeman schools, on-site eateries and retail, office space, parks, trails, and so much more, including new homes from the 500s to 800s, exclusively built by Williams Homes. Learn more at nwxbzn.com. nwxbzn.com.
Rocky Mountain Credit Union has supported Montana State athletics for over 40 years and provides a local credit union for past, present, and future Bobcats. You can have it all with RMCU. Low rates, mobile banking, a place to start saving, or work on building your credit. Visit your local branch or online at rmcu.net to become a member today. That's rmcu.net. Go Bobcats.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast edition, bringing you the Montana State halftime show. All Bobcats here in the Bozeman Sea of Gold as it's 57-30 at halftime. Esme Morales leading the way for the Bobcats with 15 points on 5 of 8 shooting, and it has just been that kind of day for these Montana State Bobcats, shooting 61.8% from the field as a team so far in this ball game. Just unreal stuff by these Montana State Bobcats. Again, just a brilliant first half, probably the best we've seen all season, and to do it in a packed crowd at the rivalry game, this team is worth the price of admission. Let's go ahead now and look at some first half stats for Montana State. They're 21 of 34 from the field, 61.8%. They're 8 for 15 from 3, good for 53.3%. Those 8 threes sponsored by Wendy's. Also 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Esme Morales, the only scorer in double figures. She's got 15 on 5 of 8 shooting, 3 for 6 from 3, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Behind her with 7 points, each, or Addison Harris and Taylor Jansen. So the production did not drop off when Mara Dykstra had to come out of the game. And again, we did see her go back in at one point, so we just hope she's okay. Dylan Phillip went down. We hope she's okay as well. Two very instrumental pieces of this year's Bobcats team, and most importantly, two instrumental pieces of the culture within this program, and we just hope that they're okay. But also with 6 points is Lexi Dean. She was 3 for 6 from the field. KJ Martin had 5 points. Ella Johnson had 3 points. Taylor Chirick had 3 points. Natalie Picton had 5 points. Bobcats have 9 steals as a team and have forced 12 turnovers through the first half. So the defense is rolling as we know it to do time and time again. And the offense today is rolling, especially as you just go up and down the list. And everyone who's been in the game has scored except for Tegan Erickson, and she only played 96 seconds of action. So that speaks to the type of day that the Bobcats are having offensively. For Montana, they have one player in double figures as well. It's Tyler McClimate-Call. She's 5 of 8 from the field. She's got 12 points. Avery Waddington has 6 points, but we did see her score 14 points in one quarter back in Missoula. So she's a name to watch as she could easily get going at any given moment now here in this Cat Griz rivalry game. She showed that the moment was not too big for her in Missoula, and I'd imagine that will likely be the case again here today in Bozeman. The Griz 11 of 31 from the field, 3 for 15 from 3, and 5 for 7 from the free throw line. A quick look at some out-of-town scores on the First Interstate Bank scoreboard, and right now at the half, Portland State leads Weber State 32-29. That's the only game currently in action. But here in about 4 minutes, we'll have the tip-off between Sacramento State and Idaho State, Northern Colorado and Idaho, and Northern Arizona and Eastern Washington. 57-30 the score, though, as the Bobcats dominate the first half here in Cat Griz Part 2. We'll go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, more halftime coverage here from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition, and we'll be hearing from Associate Head Coach Sunny Smallwood. You're listening to Montana State Basketball from Learfield.
I wanted to put up a fence to protect my tomato plants. So I grabbed this, and then I did this. But instead of yielding a big crop, I hit a utility line and had to pay $1,200 in repairs. I didn't just lose my pride and joy, I could no longer afford the new stovetop I'd been saving up for. Next time, I'm going to make my free call to 811 before I dig.
Learn from Curry and hundreds of others. Call 811 before you dig.
Brought to you by Montana811.org.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them. To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Their family of restaurant owners and local crews are proud to continue to serve you the hot, hearty, life-saving subs you crave every day. In fact, it's never been easier to grab their subs to go with Rapid Rescue to Go. Save time when you order online at firehousesubs.com or on their app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Montana State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Back from the timeout, Daniel Salle here bringing you the Montana State halftime show, 57-30. The Bobcats lead at the half. It was an absolute prayer from KJ Martin at the end of the half. She had a steal, was running down the left side of the floor, and kind of thought she was going to pull up and take a three, but instead she took it in stride and banked it home. It was awesome. And now the Bobcats lead 57-30. And don't forget, folks, this is a doubleheader today. 7 o'clock tonight. The Bobcat men, under head coach Matt Logie, will go toe-to-toe with the first-place Griz men's basketball team. And Keaton Galogly, my good friend to my left right now, will have the call on that one. He goes live at 6:30 across the Bobcat Sports Radio Network. So if you're not able to make it here to the Brick in your gold gear, make sure you're tuning in to Keaton, because that should be a fun one. And I'd expect another very, very packed crowd for that game tonight, and hopefully the Bobcats can knock off the number 1 seeded Griz here in the Brick in front of a very large and loud group of Bobcat fans. And hopefully these Bobcat women can hold on to this lead they've built up for themselves. 27-point halftime lead in which the Bobcats shot 21 for 34 from the field in the first half. I mean, this is about as good as the Bobcats offense has played really since I've been here. I mean, they had some offensive prowess my first year with Darian White and co. Last year we know they struggled on that end of the floor, but now it's really all coming together here, as now joining us will be the associate head coach of the Bobcats, Sunny Smallwood. And Sunny, I don't even know where to start. That was fun.
Fun for you.
Yeah. 57-30 lead at the half, and defensively 12 turnovers forced, 9 steals, and I know the emphasis was on erasing some corner threes, and there were a lot of corner three licks that weren't erased, but a lot of those turned out as misses. What are some adjustments you're looking to see going into the second half on that end of the floor?
Yeah, I think the first time out, we absolutely addressed that, because, you know, this team is second in three-point field goal percentage and three-point field goals made, and so they're not going to shoot like that all night. You know, at the score like this, they're going to come out even. So first time out, we addressed airtime, movement. We addressed you've got to be there on the catch, if not sooner, and don't help off the strong side. Definitely a big thing. I think, you know, the rest of it is just making sure that we just tighten things up. You know, we always talk about do things right 9 out of 10 times. And so, you know, there's things here and things there, lane line drives for layups that we're giving up, and you know, whether it's a replace we're late to or something like that. But biggest thing we just have to make sure is keep the pressure on. You know, if we can help each other at any time, we will, and just keep making shots.
Going to sound like a broken record here, but I do have a couple questions on some offensive stuff, starting with Esme Morales. She goes 5 for 8 from the field, 15 points, 3 for 6 from 3, 4 assists, 0 turnovers, 2 steals. Seems like she's really in control and playing with her head up.
You know, that's Esme. I mean, she is the glue person for this team in every single way. She's always looking to run our offense, set people up to score. She does a tremendous job of that. She also always knows her clock and finds a way to find great shots for her. And, yes, she has done a fantastic job running our team.
And you look up and down the box score. The only player who didn't score was Teagan. She played only a minute and a half, but it seems like the ball's being shared really well. 13 assists as a team in the first half. I do feel like this is the most comfortable our offense has looked all season.
Yeah, don't be jinxing us or anything.
I won't.
No, it definitely was very good. We had some great passes. I think one of my favorite passes was Taylor to Lexi.
Yeah.
You know, to see those two come in and just not only playing well, but doing it together. That was really fun for me to see. And there was a lot of great stuff out there, so I can't say anybody didn't give us good minutes on the offensive end.
Well, Sunny, as always, I appreciate you. We'll talk afterwards. Thanks.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Daniel.
That was Sunny Smallwood joining us here on the Montana State Halftime Show. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, have second half action here from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. The Bobcats lead the Griz 57-30. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
The roar of the crowd, the thunder of thousands of fans stomping their feet as the Bobcats take the field. For Mary, her chronic hip pain kept her from the thrill of her favorite pastime, Thanks to the revolutionary orthopedic care from Bozeman's local orthopedic groups and the Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, Mary was back on her feet and back in the game. If chronic spine and joint pain is keeping you from the activities you love, start your journey by visiting bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
At Montana State University, students shape signature experiences that take them across the state and into local communities. MSU is dedicated to its land grant mission, integrating transformational learning, discovery, and service that improves lives. You'll find our students teaching across Montana, conducting research in the heart of Yellowstone National Park, or even creating small shelter prototypes to address homelessness. Montana State University. Think outside.
Open your new Stockman Bank account anytime, anywhere with online account opening. Now, you can open an account in minutes on your laptop, tablet, or mobile phone. It's convenient, simple, and secure. Open your new account today at stockmanbank.com. Then, add our online and mobile banking services so you can manage your money when, where, and how you want. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking. Member FDIC.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle, First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. Before we resume for the second half, we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Montana State Basketball.
AM 1450, KMMS, and K236CY Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
Back from the break, bringing you second half action. Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. The Griz started the half with the ball, but Matt Koenig drove, slid her foot off a pivot, traveled. Now the Bobcats have it. It's a 57-30 Bobcat lead here going into the second half as KJ Martin will work it up the floor. And no Dylan Phillip or Merritt Dykstra on the floor right now for the Bobcats. They left the game with injuries in the first half, and Merritt did re-enter at one point, so we'll see if she stays or comes back in at any point in the second half. But Esme Morales drives right side, shot is up and no good. Taylor Chirick and Addison Harris on the floor for the Bobcats to open things up in the second half as they kick it out. Waddington gets a three right side, it's up and good. 57-33, the Griz strike first here in the second half. Chirick will take it up the left side of the floor. Out top. Chirick will work it over to Ella Johnson, left side. Johnson hands off, fakes the handoff to Martin, Martin sets a screen off the ball for Morales. Morales comes back and gets it. Morales guarded by Bruno, gets by her going right, now backs it out up top. She's got Barch on her. Morales working right, 6 on the shot clock, kicks it out. Martin shot fakes from the corner, drives in, shot fake, gets her defender in the air and draws the foul. KJ Martin will shoot 2. At Montana's Rip and Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that reach the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you. Here's KJ at the line for her first. She knocks it down. She was 0 for 2 at the stripe in the first half. Going into today's game had been 94% in conference play from the free throw line. As Martin takes a second and knocks it in. 2 free throws to get the Bobcats going from the senior. KJ looking to continue her undefeated streak in Cat Griz at the brick here in her Bobcat career. 59-33 the score. Waddington driving, kicks it out to Barch, left corner. Barch off the bounce, kicks it back out to Waddington. Now into Barch. She had an open look, didn't take it, kicks it out. Another open 3 on the way from the top. Matt Koenig can't get it to convert. Rebound pulled down by Danny Barch, and she has the ball knocked out of her hands by Chirick, off the leg of Barch, out of bounds. The Bobcats force another turnover. Nicely done, Taylor Chiric. Chiric in the backcourt. She'll take it up the floor with Koenig guarding her. She crossed over left, and now she's going to sprint straight down the middle of the floor in the lane. Puts it up with the left. Off the glass, it's good. Taylor Chiric sprinting at the rim here in the second half, and the Bobcats lead 61-33. 28-point lead, their largest of the game. Right side, Waddington has it. She'll look to drive left. Harris guarding her. Nice wall up by Harris. Shot no good from Waddington. Rebound pulled down by Morales. Morales surveying the floor as she dribbles it up near side. Right wing, Morales has a screen from Harris. Now one from Johnson going to her right. She'll back it out. Morales crosses over, gets around a defender, probes, drives in, left-handed scoop shot is up and good. Tough finish by Esme Morales. Just playing with the defense at this point. It's a 30-point Bobcat lead, 63-33 as Waddington dribbles up the floor. Right wing, Barch looking to drive, switched on to Harris, kicks it out, corner three, Waddington over Johnson off the rim, no good. Great box out by Martin as Chiric gets the rebound, and a foul is called on Danny Barch. And Chiric ran in, and Barch ran into Chiric. Then they tied up, and Bobcats get it. 63-33, all Bobcats here in the brick. 7:32 to play in the third quarter. Bobcats on a 6-0 run right now. Left side of the floor, it's Chiric. Here's a screen from Harris. Now she's going to catch it high post. Chiric hands it back to Morales. She'll spin back to her right and look to attack. She gets around a defender, backs it out, throws a lob in to Chiric. Chiric puts it up. It's good. Headsy cut there by the freshman Taylor Chiric, and what a find by Esme Morales. Another assist brought to you by Aware Mental Health Services. Koenig sprints down the floor, gets it to the corner. Barch on the drive, loses it, and it's knocked around. Barch gets it back, dives courtside, and our friend Chuck Wyman's got the ball over there as Barch went to the ground, and the ball's out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Griz. We got a timeout called by Montana, so we'll go ahead and take a break. 65-33. All Bobcats here at the brick with 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. From the First Interstate Bank broadcast position, you're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
At Intermountain Health, we believe life is a circle. May yours surround you with insight, a healthy perspective, trust, and reassurance. The belief that our differences aren't that different, and compassion just when you need it most. Life is a circle. May yours help you live the healthiest life possible. Intermountain Health.
You are a Bobcat fan, and your seat matters. Section 108, right in the middle. And a perfect view of the fast break, alley-oop, and slam dunk. At Kendall Ford of Bozeman, we're a proud supporter of Montana State Athletics. We're big fans of teamwork, dedication, and helping customers find the best deal on the perfect vehicle to fit their needs. Where you sit matters, as in the driver's seat. Get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast position. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bobcats lead 65-33. They're on an 8-0 run right now, and really just a brilliant performance across the board through 23 minutes of action. We'll see if the Bobcats can continue to keep their foot on the gas. That was one of our keys to the game beforehand, sponsored by Kendall Ford. Taylor Chiric now will inbound the ball to start things off here out of the timeout. Maybe not. Got to get used to these TV breaks, and don't worry, I'll be ready next time. Chiric inbounding. Gets it into the backcourt, and Picton will take it up the floor near side. Picton out top. Left side, Chiric takes a dribble, now gets it into the high post. Deedon back out to Chiric. Left wing three, you bet. Taylor Chiric, 68-33, the Cats lead. She loves shooting in the packed house. She knocks another one down. That's another Bobcat three, sponsored by Wendy's. 68-33, the Bobcats lead. 6:28 to go in the third quarter. Barch has the ball knocked loose by Chiric, but pulls it back in and skips it to the corner. Three on the way from Waddington is up, no good. Rebound and foul called, I think, on Chiric. If my eyes are telling me the right thing. And KJ Martin will check back in. Morales will check out. She's got 17 points. She's been simply brilliant today. That's kind of just what she does, though. And Picton has it in the backcourt. He'll work to break the pressure with Addison Harris. Left side now, Picton will set up shop. Picton on the drive, backs it out. Now Harris sets a screen for Picton. Picks up her dribble, goes to Deedon in the post-up. Deedon will go to work on Danny Barch. Spin move to the right, shot is up, no good. Chiric fighting for the ball. Barch ends up with it on the ground. Ball still alive, but the Griz get out of there with it. Koenig pushing up the floor, kicks it out right side. Waddington, shot fakes, now gets it out to Barch. Barch looking for Schubert, she'll pull it back out. Left side, Schubert crosses over. Picton there on the stunt. Bruno, guarded by Picton. Martin helps off, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow gives it back to the Bobcats. And I've watched enough Bobcat practices to know that what KJ just did right there was textbook to how they want to defend that exact action. So tip of the cap there. Attack those dribblers. No direct line drives, as Sonny Smallwood always says on our halftime show. Johnson inbounds. Picton has it in the backcourt. Picton with Koenig on her. Now left side. Johnson enters it into Deedon. Deedon will throw it back out to Chiric. Now Chiric attacks to her right, puts it up in the lane, and one. Taylor Chiric, have yourself a ball game. She's got 12 now, looking to make it 13. 5 for 7 from the field. A perfect 2 for 2 from three, and now looking to get her first point from the free throw line. The freshman out of Roberts, Montana, and she's got a case for a lot of things. She's got a case for Freshman of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. She's got a case for All-Conference. One of the best freshmen in all of college basketball, as Chiric puts up the shot and knocks it in. Top 10 in the nation in steals per game, and she's getting done on both ends today. Koenig drives on the other end, pass deflected out of bounds by Martin. The Griz will inbound from the baseline. It's 71-33. The Bobcats keep piling it on. They're currently on a 14-0 run, and they've made 5 of their last 6 field goal attempts. Inbounding is Koenig. Koenig gets it into the high post. Now McClimate Call has it. Ball poked out by Picton. McClimate Call gathers on the right wing. Inside looking for Zingaro. Ball is corralled by Zingaro. She throws it right into the hands of Natalie Picton. There's another steal for the Bobcats. Picton, left side in transition, crosses over, now goes back to her left on McClimate Call. Pull up Jay, baseline side, no good. Rebound can't be pulled down by Lexi Deedon, probably because she was fouled by 2 people, but the Griz will get it going the other way with no whistle. Left side, Koenig works it out top. She crosses over, guarded by Martin. Deedon helps off, and they call her for a foul. Whatever. That's on KJ Martin. And we got immediate timeout, so we'll go ahead and take a break. 4:53 to go in the third quarter. 71-33. It's all Bobcats here at the Brick. Gold Rush, Cat Griz, and a big old Bobcat lead. We'll take a timeout from the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky Country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
When garage door issues happen, don't just call anybody. Call the pros at DoorTech. Our family-owned and operated business happily serves the Gallatin Valley. We install and service residential, commercial, and custom overhead doors and operators. With factory-trained and certified technicians, we're committed to quality, value, and long-term relationships. Call us at 582-1623 and let us help you with the solution to all your garage door needs. DoorTech is raising the door on quality. Your region's only premier authorized Rainer dealer.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years it's going to explode, obliterating the earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built. Bryant's Heating and Cooling Systems. Bryant, whatever it takes. Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning. Carrier, turn to the experts. Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time. Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces. And NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built.
Back to the timeout. Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast position, reminding you that this game is presented by your locally owned McDonald's restaurants. Download the app, earn free food, order from anywhere, and even skip the line with convenient curbside pickup. 71-33, it's all Bobcats here in the third quarter. 4:53 to go in the third, and it'll be Lady Griz ball from the baseline. Donarski, the inbounder for Montana. She throws it long. McCall has it. Rhythmed up three from the left side is good over Picton. And the Lady Griz get a bucket to cut it down to a 35-point Bobcat lead. They stop the 14-0 run. Picton takes it the other way. Gets it to Deeden. Deeden bobbles it at the elbow. Now works it out to Chiric. Chiric looking to attack. Now finds the rolling Deeden. Deeden looking to go up with it. Throws it out to Martin. Deeden will repost. And looking to get the catch. They call her for a 3-second. Got to get out on the repost, and the coaching staff is making that clear. Macy Donarski has it in the backcourt, guarded by Picton. Donarski working to her right, picks up her dribble, swings it over to McCall. McCall left wing, throws it into the post. Zingaro steps in. It's a swarm from Deeden, Martin, and Ella Johnson. We just had a 3-second call on our end, and they definitely missed one on the other end, but a jump ball keeps the ball with Montana off the swarm. Kaylee Chiric will check out. Coach Ben making her point, and bless her. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Long inbound. McCall has it left wing, working on Morales. Spins right, now back left, puts up a jumper mid-range, no good. Deeden fighting for the rebound. Ball's on the floor. Deeden gets it, and she gets it over to Morales. Morales will slow things down and cross the timeline. Morales balling out today. 17 points, 6 of 10 from the field. Step back three, right side from Morales. She's on fire. 74-36. The Bobcats lead. That's a 20-piece for Esme Morales. Another Bobcat three there, sponsored by Wendy's. We're sure making them proud today. Up top, Waddington swings it right side to Lincoln. Lincoln working left. Out to McClimate Call. She's driving now off the switch on Deedon. Spins back to her left. Deedon staying with her foot to foot as she spins back to her right and puts it off the glass. Good for 2. Tough finish by McClimate Call. She's playing a great game right now. She's got 17. 7 of 11 from the field for the grad student out of Spokane, Washington. She's played at Portland and Stephen F. Austin before transferring to Montana, and a hand check called. And Morales draws a lot of that exact call right there. She gets a hip off a ball screen, gets in front of her defender. They call it the hostage dribble, and kind of slows it down. The defender's on her back, and it's really hard to not foul in that situation. The Bobcats are in the bonus, so Esme Morales will step up to the line and shoot 2. Town Pump is a proud sponsor of the Brawl of the Wild rivalry series between Montana State University and the University of Montana. It's all sports, all season long. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions at your local Town Pump. Morales hits her first. Make that 30 straight free throws for Esme Morales. Looking to make it 31 here. Her second is on the way, and it's good. 76-38. All Bobcats here in the brick. Working up the floor is Schubert. Guarded by Morales. Working downhill to her left, spins back to her right. Morales won't let her go anywhere. Now Jansen helps off. Schubert loses it, and Jansen steals the ball away. They're going to call a tie-up. That's all right. We got the arrow, so Bobcat ball going left to right, coming up. 2:54 to go in the third. All Bobcats as they look to make this lead a 40-point lead for the first time tonight with a bucket here. Natalie Picton will work it up the far side of the floor. Near side, Morales. Harris clears out. Now a ball screen from Jansen. Morales gets it going to her right, slows it down. Little scoop pass out to the corner. Picton gets it into Martin. Martin left side, high post, gets a screen from Harris, goes behind the back and swings it to Morales. 6 on the shot clock. Morales has one-on-one. She's going to attack. Gets around her defender, puts it up, and draws the foul. 2 free throws coming from Morales, and a very strong look of disappointment that she didn't finish the and one because this place was ready to erupt. Morales gets to the line, and Bobcats got it back into her hands late in the shot clock. She had a mismatch with a post guarding her out on the perimeter, and she attacked it. First free throw. It's good from Morales. Before her second, Intermountain Health, formerly known as SCL Health in Big Sky Country, is proud to be an official health partner of Montana State Athletics. Here's Morales at the line. Free throws up, and it's good. Friendly roll that time, front of the rim, off the glass and in. It's now a 40-point Bobcat lead, 78-38, 2:25 to go in the third. Out top, Koenig into the high post, Pirog. Harris and Jansen orchestrate a trap. Pirog gets out of it, kicks it out to Schubert. Her 3 over the outstretched arm of KJ Martin is up and good. 2:09 to go in the third. It's 78-41 Bobcats. Near side, Morales works it up, hands it off to Martin. Martin enters into the high post. Harris looking for Martin on the post up, finds her. Martin will go to work. They're going to help off. She kicks out. Morales, rhythm 3, right side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Danny Bart. She throws the outlet far side to Koenig. Koenig out top, right at the cat head, guarded by Picton. She's working to her left, finds a cutting Barch. No, it's deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Taylor Jansen. At least according to the ruling on the floor. Now we got a discussion between 2 of the officials. And the ref who made the call says, that's on me. I've been corrected. We'll go the other way. I'm going to say, it didn't look like Taylor got a hand on that. It was really a fastball heading for Danny Barch, and it looked like it just hit off her hand and went out of bounds. 78-41 Bobcats. 1:42 to play here in the third. Bobcats shooting over 60% still from the field, 61.4 to be exact. Near side, Morales works it in to Harris. Now works over to the left and gets it back. Bruno guarding Morales. Here's a screen from Jansen. Morales gets around it. There's that hostage dribble again. She finds a cutting Martin. Martin goes up with it in traffic and is fouled. No call. Rebound pulled down on the weak side by Matt Koenig. Koenig gets it into the high post. Pirog turns into a mid-range jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Picton, and she'll take it in stride. Picton crosses the floor, gets around a defender, and has the ball knocked out by MJ Bruno. Bobcats will keep it from the baseline. Kaylee Church will check in for KJ Martin. Martin right now 7 points, 2 for 5 from the field. And amongst all the excitement of her Hail Mary shot at the end of the second quarter, I didn't even acknowledge that was her 3 to tie Tori Martell for 3rd all-time in program history. So congratulations to KJ as Picton sneaks it into Harris. Ball's deflected, but Picton gets it back, goes back to Harris, and now Harris is fouled going up for a 2, and she'll head to the free throw line. 78-41 the score, minute 4 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Addie Harris heading to the stripe for 2. Addie Harris, another elite freshman in this league and on this Montana State roster. She has been a great, great addition to this program. Harris, first free throw on the way. It's good. Before her second, this game's brought to you by Kendall Ford Lincoln of Bozeman, a proud sponsor of Montana State Athletics. From your seat at the game to your driver's seat, enjoy every minute. When you're ready for something new, get started at KendallFordBozeman.com. Kendall, let's start something great. Harris misses the second. It's now 79-41. Koenig working up the floor on Natalie Picton. She's going to drive in. Picton pokes it out, but it ends up in the hands of Waddington. Now Barch. Barch drives right side lane line. Picton helps off, pokes it loose. Barch saves it into the hands of Koenig. Koenig kicks it to Schubert. Now in the corner. Waddington drives, kicks to Schubert. She takes a 3, and it's good. Abby Schubert's starting to heat up a little bit. Now 2 for 3 from downtown in today's game. She's got 8 points. 79-44 the score. Picton works up top to Harris. Now Morales has it from Harris. She'll hand it off. No, fake the handoff to Chiric and back it out to the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Harris sets a screen. Morales dancing around with it, gets it into Harris. Harris shot fakes, kicks it out to Morales. Morales, Waddington on her in the corner. She jabs. Now takes the 3 over Waddington. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Barch. Barch gets it up ahead to Koenig, and Koenig will push. Koenig in the lane, finds a trailing Schubert. Her 3 up over Picton is good. Abby Schubert is on fire here as there's only 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now it's 79-47 Bobcats, and Chiric wasn't looking at the clock. No half-court heave this time, and that'll do it for 3rd quarter action here from the First Interstate Bank broadcast edition. Montana State leads Montana 79-47. The Lady Griz closed the 3rd quarter on a 6-0 run. High-scoring quarter there, but we'll go ahead and take it into the 4th. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
I was diagnosed in 2010 with bipolar 1 disorder. It took me a while, but I had to surrender to that fact.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Montana, we recognize mental health as the foundation of well-being. This is why we partner with advocates like Jason DeShaw and others who spread mental health awareness across the state and beyond.
I've learned that I cannot do this alone, that I have to reach outside of myself for help.
Learn more about Jason's story at BigBlueSkyInitiativeMT.com.
The roar of the crowd, the thunder of thousands of fans stomping their feet as the Bobcats take the field. For Mary, her chronic hip pain kept her from the thrill of her favorite pastime. Thanks to the revolutionary orthopedic care from Bozeman's local orthopedic groups and the Bozeman Health Spine and Joint Institute, Mary was back on her feet and back in the game. If chronic spine and joint pain is keeping you from the activities you love, start your journey by visiting bozemanhealth.org/SJI.
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up,
Town of Pump is excited to once again sponsor the Brawl of the Wild Rivalry Series between Montana State and the University of Montana. Look for special Brawl of the Wild promotions throughout the year at your local Town Pump.
Town Pump, right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Daniel Salle back here, First Interstate Bank broadcast position. And 79-47 is the score. Bobcats lead the Lady Griz here in Bozeman. See every pulse-pounding, buzzer-beating play in astounding detail with a patient experience that's second to none. Experienced doctors and advanced technology. Vance Thompson Vision, the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats, is your home for laser vision correction. Learn more at VanceThompsonVision.com. It'll be Lady Griz ball going right to left across your radio dial to start things off here in the fourth quarter. Lady Griz did end the third quarter, on a 6-0 run. The Bobcats lead got up to 40 at one point as Danny Barch gets the ball inbounded from McCall. Looking for Koenig. Chirick's all over her, so Barch will set up shop, now hand it off to Koenig on the right side. Koenig out top, guarded by Chirick, works it to the center of the floor. It's Waddington. She drives by Deeden, puts it up. It's blocked by Deeden, but a foul called on Deeden. Looked like she got a piece of the wrist there. 2 free throws coming up for Avery Waddington. And Waddington in conference play over 91% from the free throw line, and 11 for 12 is the number there. She steps up, first free throw is on the way, and it's good. Avery Waddington, one of the best freshmen in this league, and when you talk freshman of the year candidates for the Big Sky Conference, it's her, it's Taylor Chirick, and it's Courtney Grossman from Eastern Washington. All 3 of them from the Northwest, Idaho and Montana natives. 79-49 now the score. Morales takes up the floor, guarded by Bruno. Gets a screen from Deeden, rejects it, kicks it out to Martin. Martin shot fakes from the right corner, throws it right into a wide open Deeden, and Deeden puts it in for 2. 81-49, Chirick steals the inbound, gets to Martin. Martin puts up a 2, that's no good, but gets her own rebound, walks the tie rope on the baseline, then steps on it. So Lady Griz will get it back, and there's another one of those Taylor Chirick steals. And the ones that I think she's coined the most of are that play right there where she steals it on the inbound after a made basket. It's pretty special stuff. Far side, McCall has it, looking to go left, backs it out to Waddington. She takes a 3 over Deeden's outstretched arm and knocks it in. So Lady Griz starting to find some rhythm from outside, and Sonny did mention that on the halftime show that they are second in the league in three-point percentage, and at some point they're going to start falling. So here we are. Luckily the Bobcats have also made a lot of shots today and hold a good lead. Morales kicks it out to Martin. Martin shot fakes, attacks. Now backs it out right side slot. She'll hand it off on the wing now to Morales. Morales has Koenig on her one-on-one. Here's a screen from Deeden. Morales rejects it, gets through Koenig, puts it up. No good. It was blocked by Waddington, but the rebound is pulled down by Morales, and she puts it right up and in for 2. Morales, right place, right time there, and it's been that kind of day. She's got 24 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, and 6 for 6 from the free throw line for the senior out of Spanaway, Washington. And Morales, she's got my vote for MVP of the league, but we'll see how that shakes out. Inside, Koenig has the ball knocked out by Deeden. Deeden comes up with the steal, and she'll get it up ahead to Morales. Morales pushing near side, has Bruno on her. Now she'll back it out. Morales hands off to Chirick. Deeden posts up and gets the catch. She'll face up on Barch. Now go to work. Spin move left side. Hook shot off the glass. No good. Rebound brought down by Tyler McCall. A lot of contact on the arm of Deeden there. No dice that time. The Bobcats lead 83-52. Right side. Koenig off the bounce. Gets switched on to Chirick. Now backs it out to Waddington. Bruno fakes the pass. Drives. Kicks it out to Barch. Barch takes a 3 over Deeden. It's up and good. 83-55 the score. The Lady Griz surely getting them up from beyond the arc here in the second half. Chirick across the timeline. Deeden gets it out top. She turns, faces, dribbles left, and swings it over to Martin. Deeden follows up with a screen for Martin. Martin gets it back to Deeden on the roll. She goes up in traffic, and a foul is called. Lexi Deeden will head to the line for 2 free throws. So that's on Waddington. Lexi Deeden playing a lot of minutes tonight. She's been working back from that injury from last year. Played in 16 minutes so far in this ball game. 8 points for her, 4 of 9 from the field, and now this is her first trip to the free throw line. 7:16 to play. All Bobcats here still, 83-55. Lady Griz definitely heating up here in the second half, but the gap's still quite large as Deeden knocks down her first. She's now got 9. The Missoula native, I know she loves playing in this game. You grow up in the state of Montana, you dream of days like this. And Lexi Deeden puts up her second free throw and knocks it in once again. 85-55, it's back up to a 30-point Cat lead. Taylor Jansen back in the game, and we'll see if the Bobcats can keep up their pursuit for triple digits here. We'll see, I guess. In the backcourt, Schubert out to McClimate-Cull. 7:10 to play in the fourth. McClimate-Cull out top, swings it over to Dinarski. Dinarski guarded by Picton. It's Picton, Schierick, Morales, Harris, and Jansen on the floor for Montana State. And Taylor Jansen gets a deflection. It's stolen away by Morales. Morales crosses the timeline, now backs it out. She got McClimate-Cull on her, high post. Harris fakes the handoff to Morales, now throws it to her on a loop cut. Bounce pass from Morales out to Picton. Corner three off the rim, no good. Rebound, Danny Barge. Barge with Harris right there. She throws it up ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln gets it up to Dinarski. Now Dinarski will set up the offense. Dinarski driving left, picks up her dribble right inside the three-point line and works it out top to Barge. Here's Barge on the drive. She's got Harris on her. Harris walled up. Barge spins left, hook shot goes. 85-57 the score as Coach Binford sends Hannah Robbins and Izzy Bunyan to the scores table. Left side, Picton to Morales. Jansen clears out. Morales will take Lincoln one-on-one, draws the foul, puts it up. Shot's no good, but 2 free throws coming for Esme Morales. And an excellent job there driving to the hole, drawing the contact, and kind of using that body to go into her defender, had her off balance. Morales will be rewarded with 2 free throws. And the masterpiece continues for Esme Morales, and I could be talking about this game, I could be talking about this season, I could be talking about her career. She is one of the best to ever come through this conference. She knocks down that first free throw, and cross my fingers that the rest of the league will see that this season, and hopefully in a couple weeks we'll see her being named MVP of the league. Second free throw up and good. Izzy Bunyan in the game with Hannah Robbins. Morales will check out. KJ Martin out of the game as well. Loud ovation for Morales. She had 28 points, and we'll see if she gets back in or not as Tegan Erickson heads back to the score table with 6 minutes left. Dinarski drives, puts it up with her left, and very contested finish by Macy Dinarski, but she gets the bounce. Left side, Izzy Bunyan will work it up the floor. Bunyan throws it into the post. Jansen back to the basket, going to work, spins back to her left. That's her strong hand. She puts it up, and she draws a foul. 2 more free throws coming for Taylor Jansen. She's got 7 points. 2 for 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line as she steps up and looks to stay perfect. And Jansen, another player who has had a very, very successful career as a Bobcat. Last year started in 27 games, and this year missed quite a bit at the beginning of the season with recovering from an injury. She's been back since the Puerto Rico trip right before Christmas, and she continues to just be what Taylor has always been, and that's solid. High IQ player, knows exactly where to be, takes the shot when she needs to, and very solid last couple months for Taylor since returning to the court, and she's been exactly that in this game today. She now has 9 points after making the second. It's 89-59 Bobcats. 5:51 to play. Dinarski out top. Works it to the left wing. Lincoln fumbles it out of bounds, and the Bobcats will get it back. Give you an update. 23 turnovers now the Bobcats have forced, and as a team, they have 16 steals. Pretty impressive numbers so far in this one. Out top, Harris depicted. Now Hannah Robbins with it. Robbins, guarded by Lincoln, spins going left. Tries to throw it over her head, kind of got tied up there, and it's turned over, stolen away by Zingaro. Dinarski with it now in transition. Working right. Picton cuts her off. She crosses back left. Left elbow. She picks up her dribble, swings it out to Waddington. Waddington off the bounce. Gets it out to Schubert. Schubert takes the 3. She's got a quick release, man. It's no good that time as Zingaro goes up with it. Blocked by Hannah Robbins, but a foul called on the shot. So Zingaro will head to the line for 2 free throws. Zingaro, transfer from Iowa State. 6'4" redshirt junior out of Bolton, Ontario. A lot of Ontario in this game. Natalie Picton, Matt Koenig, Isabella Zingaro. Long ways away from there right now, as the first free throw from Zingaro is up and no good. Zingaro, 72.7% free throw shooter since the start of Big Sky play. She'll step up and take one more. Crowd's getting loud. Free throws up, and it's good. So Zingaro splits the pair. No tacos quite yet. 89-60. The Bobcats lead with 5:12 to play. Up top, Erickson swings it over to Picton. Picton rejects the screen from Harris. Pulls up long two on the way off the front of the rim. No good. Zingaro gets the rebound, and she'll get it out to Donarski. Pace really slowing down here. The Bobcats have emptied the bench. Donarski to the left wing, Waddington. She drives, cut off by Picton. Now she'll back it out top. She takes the three over Picton. It's short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Harris. She'll get the quick outlet over to Robbins. Robbins pushing up the floor. She skips over to Bunyan. Right wing, Bunyan crosses over, dribbles right. Fakes the handoff to Erickson, now gets it over to Harris. Harris reverses it over to Picton. Left side, Picton gets a screen from Harris. Swivels, now throws it into Harris at the low block. Harris posts up, steps through going to her left, throws up a scoop shot. It's no good, but Zingaro knocks it out of bounds. So Harris catches a break there, was way off balance, and couldn't quite get a clean look. Media timeout, so we'll go ahead and take our final break in live action here. 4:23 to go. The Bobcats lead 89-60 as they continue their dominance of the Lady Griz here in Bozeman this afternoon. From the First Interstate Bank broadcast position, you're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
The Gallatin Valley is thriving, and Bozeman is not only a destination for families to live, work, and play, it's also a destination for businesses. The Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is a great way to get involved in Bozeman's thriving business community. The Bozeman Chamber Economic Partnership assists existing businesses through expansion, grows new companies in our community, and attracts fresh opportunities for Gallatin County. Bozeman, our community, a jewel among the Northern Rockies. For more information, go to bozemanchamber.com. From our 1946 roots providing lumber for Yellowstone National Park to our current headquarters in Bozeman, we at Simpkins-Hallen believe in building the Gallatin Valley's future while continuing to honor its past. Contractors large and small benefit from our decades of experience and our extensive network of suppliers. We can source the materials you need, no matter the project. For all your building needs, go to where long-standing traditions have met with quality building products for over 75 years. Simpkins-Hallen, a Montana tradition among builders since 1946.
Bozeman Spirits Distillery, craft distilling award-winning spirits since 2014. Making some of your favorites like Bobcat Gold Bourbon, Montana 1889 Whiskey, Cold Spring Huckleberry Vodka, Jim Bridger Bourbon, and many more. Visit the tasting room, try signature craft cocktails, and purchase bottles today. Located at 121 West Main, Bozeman Spirits Distillery, downtown Bozeman.
The Bobcats are proud to present these preferred local partners as members of Bobcat Built, Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems, Bryant, whatever it takes, Carrier Heating and Air Conditioning, Carrier, turn to the experts, Ace Roofing, building Montana strong, one roof at a time, Rivers Landscaping, crafting superior outdoor spaces, and NW Construction, proud to call Bozeman home. Montana State Athletics encourages our fans to choose these local businesses. They are proud local sponsors and demonstrate what it means to be a Bobcat. We are Bobcat Built. At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently, because their subs can make a difference. Their family of restaurant owners and local crews are proud to continue to serve you the hot, hearty, life-saving subs you crave every day. In fact, it's never been easier to grab their subs to go with Rapid Rescue to Go. Save time when you order online at firehousesubs.com or on their app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast edition, reminding you that Rocky Mountain Credit Union has been supporting Bobcat wins for over 75 years and counting. By member's choice, this financial institution is not federally insured. Each account is insured up to $250,000. 4:23 to play. Bobcats lead the Griz 89-60. Lob pass in on the inbound from the baseline. Picton finds Erickson. She kicks it out. Jansen three from the top off the rim. No good. Rebound brought down by Adria Lincoln. Izzy Bunyan's there to contest her, but she gets it up ahead to Donarski. Donarski on the drive kicks out to Waddington. Waddington stops in the corner and gets it back out top to Donarski. Donarski out to Lincoln. Lincoln drives. Kicks to Waddington. Waddington off the bounce. Has it deflected by Picton. Now gets it back. Left side Lincoln. Looking to drive. Goes behind the back. Pulls up from the left elbow off the rim. It's no good. Rebound Hannah Robbins. Robbins will wheel out to the left side of the floor. Now going right, back to her left. She drives downhill, puts it up over Schubert. It's good for two. Tough finish by Hannah Robbins in transition there. And a great stop on a dime, change of pace there to put the Bobcats back up over 30. 91-60 the score, 3.5 minutes to play. Nice low-stress basketball game here in Bozeman today. Left wing, Schubert skips it over to Waddington, right corner. Waddington Drives middle. Bouncing with her left hand. Picks up her dribble. Bunyan's there. She knocks it loose. It's stolen by Picton. Bobcats are running the other way. Picton fakes the pass to Bunyan. Goes up with her left. No good. Bunyan gets the rebound. Puts it back up. It's no good off the rim. Rebound Adria Lincoln, and a foul called on Izzy Bunyan. Third foul on the Bobcats here in the fourth quarter. Bit of a frustration foul there by Izzy Bunyan. About 90 feet from the basket, but you know what? She probably frustrated with that shot. She'll be all right. Dinarski up the floor. Guarded by Picton out top. Left side, Lincoln. Guarded by Bunyan. She drives left, puts it up over Jansen. No good. Rebound, Zingaro. Zingaro looking to do something. Tries to get it out. It's stolen away by the Bobcats. Here comes Natalie Picton. Picton and Robbins with a 2-on-1. Picton shot fakes. Off two. Steps through to her left. Scoop shot no good. Rebound brought down by Robbins. Now Robbins looking to attack. She kicks it out. Looking for Jansen. It's deflected by Zingaro and stolen away by Dinarski. Dinarski pushing the floor. Gets it to Drea Wacker. Drea Wacker out of Melstone. Left side. Guarded by Jansen. She crosses over. Now backs it out. Now she'll attack. Pick up her dribble. Left side lane line. About the mid post. Lincoln drives past Erickson, kicks it out. Dinarski attacks the closeout, kicks it out to the wing. Here's a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Adria Lincoln. Right side. Dinarski has it. Guarded by Bunyan. Drives left, kicks it out. Waddington, and it's deflected, stolen away by Hannah Robbins. Robbins will push it the other way. She goes up with it, and a foul is called. Hannah Robbins will shoot two. We got a substitution. Alex Pirog in for Isabella Zingaro. Hannah Robbins will step up to the line for 2 free throws. Robbins, 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field. Robbins at the line. First free throw on the way. No good. She'll shoot one more. She taps it back over to the official. She'll get it back. 91-60. Cats lead, and the Griz have been shooting the lights out in the second half. 7 of 12 from beyond the arc, good for 58%. But in the first half, well, they were 3 for 15, 2 for 12 in the first quarter. Substitution in for Montana. It's number 12, Chloe Larson, the freshman out of Missoula Hellgate. They just announced the attendance for today, 4,120. Special crowd here in the Brick. Left side, Drea Wacker kicks it out to Larson. Larson has the ball deflected and stolen away by Bunyan. Bunyan throws a lob up ahead to Erickson. Erickson gets it, puts it up off the glass. It's good. The Bobcat bench loving that one. Seeing Tegan Erickson get some points on the board. Wacker drives, kicks it out. Waddington, 3 left side over Picton. It's good. Waddington now with 17 points. She's had a big second half. Left side, Picton, 94-63 the score. The pursuit of 100 continues as Picton drives, kicks it out. Erickson shot fakes, now hands it off to Picton. Picton gets a screen, now takes the 3. Left side, it's no good. Rebound, Chloe Larson. She'll throw it up ahead to Wacker. 1:08 to play. Out top, Wacker throws it to Lincoln. A wide open 3 from Adria Lincoln. Off the rim, no good, and a foul called on the rebound. I think they got Izzy Bunyan for that one. They did. So, game moving slow here in these final couple minutes. But the Bobcats leading comfortably right now over the Lady Griz. Looking to complete the season sweep. Well, they will complete the season sweep, the regular season sweep at least, as Adria Lincoln goes up with it off the baseline play. No good. Kicks out Waddington. Open 3 from the top. It's good. That's 20 points for Avery Waddington. She's now 7 of 14 from the field and 4 for 8 from 3. Dead even 50%. Out top, screen for Picton from Jansen. She'll cross over on Waddington, throw it into Jansen. Jansen in the post-up, goes up with her left, it's good. Have yourself a ball game, Taylor Jansen. 11 points for the senior out of Rosemount, Minnesota in her final Cat Griz here in the Brick. Drea Wacker, right side, it's picked by Izzy Bunyan. Bunyan pushing the floor, throws it into Erickson. Erickson steps through traffic, puts it up, and it's good. Another bucket for Tegan Erickson. The feed from Izzy Bunyan. The Bobcats lead 98-66. The crowd is on their feet here in the Brick. Dinarski drives, kicks it out. Larson to Waddington. 3 left wing. It's no good. Rebound Picton. Picton will push it down the floor. Picton on the attack. She crosses over, drives in, kicks out to Robbins, and Robbins sees the clock and They wanted to shoot it. Picton's going to shoot it from the left wing, and it's no good. Rebound Waddington, and probably not necessary there with the shot clock turned off. They wanted 100, though, and that'll do it here. 98-66. The final score as the Bobcats get the win over the Lady Griz and complete the regular season sweep here at the Brick. A successful gold rush here on this beautiful Bozeman Saturday afternoon. We'll go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the Montana State postgame show brought to you by Ribbon Chop House. Bobcats win it 98-66 and stay perfect in Big Sky play. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
World-class physicians, patient care that's second to none, the most advanced technology available. With a scorecard like that, you can trust Vance Thompson Vision to provide you with the best possible options for your vision. From LASIK to cataracts to everything in between, our surgeons and their teams root for their patients with as much dedication as diehard fans do for their favorite teams. Request your laser vision consultation from the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats. Visit VanceThompsonVision.com.
Grotto Meats, handcrafted charcuterie, fine butchery, and award-winning smoked meats, sustainably sourced in Montana, creating delicious new takes on classic favorites with local ingredients and a chef's ingenuity. Grotto Meats preserves the best of Montana in every bite. Visit the Grotto Meats retail shop located at 611 North Wallace in Bozeman. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Also at local retailers and restaurants. Shop online at grottomeats.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Hello, tomorrow. We may not know exactly what you've got in store for us, for our routines and our normals. But here's the thing. Turns out, we've got this. We haven't seen everything, but we have seen ourselves be more ready for whatever you bring than we thought we would be. So when it comes to tomorrow, bring on the day. First Interstate, built for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Visit us at firstinterstate.com.
Universal Athletic has been a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Check out their great selection of Bobcat apparel and accessories for all your game day needs. Shop in-store at their North 7th Avenue location or online at shop.msubobcats.com for everything you need to cheer on your Bobcats. Universal Athletic, a proud supporter of Bobcat Athletics for over 45 years. Go Cats!
Bobcat fans, support both your favorite team and Montana State students. When you shop at MSU bookstores, you help lower the price of course materials for Montana State students. MSU Bookstore is owned by MSU students and faculty and serves as the only not-for-profit campus bookstore in Montana. Shop online at msubookstore.org, at Bobcat Stadium on game days, or on campus in the Strand Union building. Remember, Bobcat fans, when you shop at MSU Bookstore, all proceeds from your purchase go directly to lowering the cost of course materials for Montana State students.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, First Interstate Bank broadcast edition, bringing you the Montana State postgame show, which is brought to you by Ribbon Chop House, home of premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs, all served in a casual atmosphere. And the Bobcats dominant today in Cat Griz, completing the regular season sweep of their in-state rivals, 98-66, and they advanced to 15-0 in Big Sky Conference play. A job well done by this Bobcat team, who continues their historical run through the Big Sky, and you just hope they keep it going. Again, 98-66, the final score, and our McDonald's post-game delivery of the game is presented by your locally owned and operated McDonald's of Montana. And can't think of anyone who delivered more today than Esme Morales. 28 points for the senior, 8 of 15 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 8 for 8 from the free throw line, and that's 2 Cat Griz games now this season where Esme has led the Bobcats in scoring. Really just another masterpiece performance, and a line of exactly those throughout the course of the season. She has been just a blessing to watch and to cover and to have in this program. So we tip our caps to Esme for what she's done here for these Bobcats Bobcats this season, and I'm grateful to be a witness. I'll just say that much. 98-66 the final score, though. We'll take a break, and when we come back, more post-game coverage brought to you by Ribbon Shop House from the First Interstate Bank Broadcast Edition. You're listening to Montana State Basketball from Learfield.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice the meat and cheese for my sub is a sight to behold. The layers of ham, salami, and pepperoni are even more glorious than the pink and orange layers of a sunrise. Yeah, the sun's pretty and all that, but in about 7 billion years, it's going to explode, obliterating the Earth and every living thing on it. And if there's no sun, there's no subs. Meanwhile, the only thing a sub ever obliterated was my hunger. Freshly sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing, a sub above.
When a power line has fallen down, it can be downright dangerous and even deadly. That's because downed lines can still energize the ground and objects around them. To help keep you and others safe, Northwestern Energy says stay at least 35 feet or the length of a semi-truck away from a downed power line and anything the line is touching. You should always assume the line is live, and if you see a downed line, immediately call 911 and warn others. Northwestern Energy, delivering a bright future.
If you're in need of structural engineering for your residential, commercial, or wireless telecommunications project, Ascent Engineering provides comprehensive solutions for your project's success. Ascent Engineering is now serving the Big Sky country in southwestern Montana. Whether it's a new residential home, new commercial building, long-awaited remodel, covered outdoor living space, retaining wall, or telecommunications tower, Ascent Engineering is your expert at providing forensics, assessments, or designs. Ascent Engineering is a proud supporter of your Montana State Bobcats.
Ambient Air Solutions wants to take a moment to show our gratitude and to say thank you. Thank you to our frontline workers. Thank you to our doctors, nurses, and EMTs. Thank you to all the volunteers. And thank you to the Gallatin County community. Ambient Air Solutions is so grateful for your support for over 12 years. We are so blessed to live in such a beautiful place. Ambient Air Solutions is here for all your heating and cooling needs. Call us at 406-577-1818 to schedule your service today. Ambient Air Solutions, simplifying heating and cooling.
Daniel Salle back here on the Montana State Postgame Show, brought to you by Ribbon Shop House, home of premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs, all served in a casual atmosphere. Final score from the Brick. The first place Bobcats 98, the Montana Lady Griz 66. The Bobcats now 25-2 on the year and 15-0 in Big Sky Conference play. How sweet it is. You know, they say it's a great day to be a Bobcat, and every day is, but some days are more special than others, and this is a special, special day to be here, to be in this community, to be in this athletic department. And the crowd showed out today, over 4,000 strong here, wearing their gold and making noise in the Brick. Again, 98-66, the final score. Let's look at some final stats here from this one. The Bobcats finished this game 33 of 63 from the field, good for 52.4%, and 10 of 23 from three. That comes out to 43.5%. Those three-pointers brought to you by Wendy's. The Bobcats finished with 19 assists to just 12 turnovers. Those 19 assists brought to you by Aware Mental Health Services. And how about the steal count? 21 of those things for this Bobcat defense. They are brilliant. They've been that way all season long. And this was just another day at the office for them. They clocked in, got their 21 steals, forced their 28 turnovers, and now they can celebrate a victory over their in-state rival. The leading scorer for the Bobcats was Esme Morales with 28. She was one of 4 Bobcats in double figures, 13 points for Taylor Chirick, 10 points for Lexi Deaton, 11 points for Taylor Jansen. 4 steals for Natalie Picton, 3 for Taylor Chirick, 3 for Lexi Deaton, 3 steals for Esme Morales, 3 steals for KJ Martin. You just go up and down the list. And this building is a turnover factory. A couple years ago, they dubbed it the Highlight Factory for the men's team when Raekwon Battle was flying through the air and windmill dunking all the time. Now it's the turnover factory. This Bobcat defense thrives in front of their home crowd, and today was just another example of that. The Lady Griz shot really well in the second half. They were 9 of 17 from 3 in the third and fourth quarter, 52.9% in the second half. But for the game, they were just 37.5%, 12 of 32 from beyond the arc, 23 of 57 from the field for them, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line. Individually, Avery Waddington led the way for the Lady Griz once again with 20 points. She was 7 of 15 from the field. Tyler McClimate-Call had 17. She was 7-11 from the field. Danny Barch finished this game with 10 points. She also had 14 rebounds, so that's 2 Cat Griz games this season with a double-double for Danny Barch. And after that, Abby Schubert finished with 11 points. She had a big second half, shooting the 3, finished 3 for 5 from Beyond the Arc. We're gonna go ahead and wait. Never mind. Before we take a break, we're gonna pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Bobcat basketball.
AM 1450, KMMS, and K236CY Bozeman, 1340 KPRK Livingston, where Montana talks.
And now we're going to go ahead and take a break here on the Montana State postgame show, brought to you by Ribbon Chop House. 98-66 the final score. Bobcats stay perfect in Big Sky play and beat their in-state rival. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
The Ribbon Chop House was founded in 2001. Our ability to grow has come through our commitment to Rocky Mountain hospitality, a concept which incorporates a casual attitude with our high-level commitment to loyalty, safety, service, and quality food. At the Ribbon Chop House, our staff is dedicated to creating extraordinary experiences that raise the bar in each of our communities. Enjoy premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs. We look forward to sharing a little Rocky Mountain hospitality with you.
Northern States Fishing Tools, a proud sponsor of the Montana State Bobcats, has been serving the eastern Montana and western North Dakota oil fields since 1978. We are here to provide you with the best tools and services, all at competitive prices. Northern States Fishing Tools services the Williston Basin with fishing and rental tools, along with downhole tools that include packers, plugs, and through tubing equipment. We have the expert knowledge to give you satisfying results based on your specific needs. Go Bobcats!
World-class physicians, patient care that's second to none, the most advanced technology available. With a scorecard like that, you can trust Vance Thompson Vision to provide you with the best possible options for your vision. From LASIK to cataracts to everything in between, our surgeons and their teams root for their patients with as much dedication as diehard fans do for their favorite teams. Request your laser vision consultation from the official LASIK and cataract surgeon of the Bobcats. Visit VanceThompsonVision.com.
The Northern Pulse Growers Association encourages industry professionals and growers of dry peas, chickpeas, lentils, and fava beans to become members in 2024. Members gain access to cutting-edge research, expert training, market insights, and connect with a Pulse-passionate community. Visit northernpulse.com to join the Northern Pulse Growers Association. Together, we're sowing the seeds of success. Montana Fence, located in Billings, Bozeman, Great Falls, and Kalispell, is Montana's largest fencing superstore. Get everything you need for your fencing projects at rock-bottom pricing. Low prices on all styles of farm fence, chain link, vinyl privacy, ornamental iron, cedar pickets, continuous panels, wood privacy. We have it all. Quality materials at truckload prices. Let the experts at Montana Fence help you plan your next project. Whether you use our team or do it yourself, check out Montana Fence.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Back from the break, Daniel Salle here, the First Interstate Bank broadcast position. This is the Montana State postgame show brought to you by Ribbon Chop House, home of premium steaks, fresh seafood, and award-winning baby back ribs, all served in a casual atmosphere. 98-66 final score. The Bobcats dominate in their rivalry game against the Lady Griz, and now joining us is the head coach of the Bobcats in year 20, Tricia Binford. And Coach, you've coached a lot of Cat Griz games. Have you seen a performance this dominant from your team?
No, I don't think so. Start to finish, the bench was incredible today. We had two kids kind of get hurt throughout the course of the game. We had some foul trouble, and our bench just comes in, and they continue to step up. Incredible performance, obviously, by Esme. I felt like we saw a couple different looks than the first time around. I thought we kept the game plan really simple as far as our ability to attack it. Really did a good job on that, and just really proud of how this team played through each other.
28 points for Esme, 8 of 15 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. It seems like she just keeps giving us more and more reasons for her to be the MVP of this league.
Well, I'm looking at her right now, talking to my son with his gold jacket. That is an interesting choice. I'm so proud of my son.
Great guy.
But first of all, can I just say, Esme plays She takes over, and she needs to take over, and she plays her best basketball in the biggest moments. She's a clutch performer. She is hands down the MVP. I know there's other great players in this league, but nobody can do what this young lady can do in all facets of the game. Her ability to get to the foul line, get a hip, shoot the outside shot, take advantage of a mismatch, just absolutely incredible today. She had 28 points in 27 minutes. We didn't even have to break 30 for her to get that today.
And the line I used was just another day at the office for this team defensively. 28 turnovers forced, 21 steals. And when they're playing on their home floor especially, what makes this team so special on that side of the ball?
Well, first of all, you had an incredible crowd. I don't even know what the final number was.
It was over 4,000.
Yeah, the crowd was incredible. I thought it felt closer to 5. All the rafters were lifted, and every single corner seemed filled. And this crowd is incredible. The atmosphere, Bozeman showed out for this team this year. This is, and they need to. We have 2 more home games. It's going to be hard to find teams like this and this kind of chemistry and this kind of depth, and what a special group it is. And the atmosphere was absolutely incredible. But our kids want to compete and play really hard for this community, and they certainly did today.
You have a group of seniors on this team, and I know some of them have been here longer than others, but you have someone like KJ, who's never lost to that team in this building. Taylor, Lexi, they haven't lost to the Griz in this building. Now Esme comes in as a senior, transferring in, and you can tell she understands what this rivalry means as well. How important is it to have a group of leaders, a group of upperclassmen that really can grasp what this moment is all about and what it's about to protect the home floor?
Yeah, I mean, it gets you a steadiness, a settledness. When you're going to have some butterflies, you're going to have nerves for a big game, rivalry game like this, and experience has been there, and that kind of breeds confidence into the underclassmen. Not that our underclassmen need it, to be quite honest. Our underclassmen are pretty relentless, but at the same time, we get that each year. You get that experience that have been in these situations, and they got us off to just a great start today.
You had to go a little deeper and rotate some posts early on, and I thought Lexi and Taylor really answered the call in this game. They, have played pretty inconsistent minutes since coming back from injury. They've been working their way back, but it really seemed like those two stepped up and they had their heads high today.
Well, and once again, 2 other seniors that have been in these moments in these big games, and they also have great experience, and they both had incredible games today. We actually highlighted that. Those were 2 of our double-digit kids. Taylor was one of our double-digit kids, and probably their best games in the return and increasing minutes. They looked as fresh as ever today, and that extra Wednesday off day was a big day for us.
Coach, 15-0 in Big Sky Conference play. How's that feel?
That part feels great. Community felt great. The Gold Rush feels great, and just really proud of these kids. Want them to enjoy. Now we get to go get behind our men's team tonight and fill this to the very corner. We're going to be as loud as possible, and we'll get going next week.
Well, Coach, this is a pretty good team you've put together. I appreciate it, and we'll talk later.
This is all credit to the kids. Great kids, selfless kids.
That was head coach Tricia Binford joining us here on the post-game show. We'll go ahead and take another break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here from Bozeman. The Bobcats win it 98-66 and stay perfect in Big Sky Conference play. You're listening to Montana State basketball from Learfield.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide much-needed life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. That's why at Firehouse Subs, they make their subs differently.